Maybe I'll even think about subscribing.
I appreciate that, Bad Dog. So it's always nice, Bad Dog. We're live, but it's all right. People hear us in the
Oh,
background.
sorry.
No, it's all right. It's always nice when before you start a stream, you get 3 nice thumbs down. Thank you for the support, guys. Always appreciate that. And Bad Dog, you ready for what hopefully is a much better primetime football game than what we've had in the past?
Yeah, I'm ready. This should be a good game, man. I mean, these are two pretty good teams. Obviously, Seahawks at home, that's a huge advantage. But Minnesota's solid, and the one thing I'll say is Kirk Cousins finally got the monkey I was back, won a primetime game this year, so he should be ready to go. This should be a good game.
I think it should be a great game. Yeah,
That's it. Yeah, me too.
And I hope everybody in the chat is ready for what should be a really fun game. So I hope everybody stands up, football fans. What's going on, Yvonne? What's going on, Lake Nona? Kale in the house, Andy Garcia in the house, Carolyn in the house, Noah in the house, Rick in the house. I saw Chris Sonor, of course. I saw Clocks, Karan Singh, Riot, Slurpee, Dimitri, Giants Nation, Bowler 1000, Omkar, Big Blue for life. Chris, you probably don't, but if Gettleman is fired, who would you want to replace him? I don't think he's going to be fired. But
Whitney bringing the kisses in there. We appreciate that, Whitney.
Whitney, what's going on, Whitney? Thank you for tuning in.
Bobby would be jealous if he was here. Bobby.
Byron in the house. I know Byron's a big Vikings fan, so he got to be pumped up for this game. Rudy T's in the house. Alex in the house. Thank you to everybody for being here. And if you have not done so, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. More importantly, go into the description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. We'll be live. Actually, we'll be here this week for the Giant Show, but every other week we switch. So go on over there and check out his channel. And thank you guys for being here. We really do appreciate it.
I see my boy Rick Pamasa's in the house, my Samoan brother. What's going on, Rick? How you doing, man?
There you go.
Laker fans in the house as well. What's going on, guys?
Thank you guys for being here, and hopefully we get a really good game. Like we said, should be a good game. I mean, both these teams are potential Super Bowl teams. I mean, they're both off to great starts this year. Vikings, I think 8-3, Seahawks 9-2, and Cousins has had both these quarterbacks have had fantastic years.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Cousins because he didn't have a great year last year. And he's definitely come back strong this year. And yeah, the Vikings, I mean, like I said, before the year started, both of us, I think, we both had the Packers winning the division. And I'm pretty sure we both had, excuse me, I'm pretty sure we had the Vikings finishing second in this division and making the playoffs. I'm pretty sure it was both of us picked them to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I didn't think I thought Seattle would be a playoff contender. I didn't think they'd be 9-2. And if somebody would have told me at the beginning of the year Seattle was 9-2, I would have been thinking they were leading the division, which they could be at the end of the night because they beat San Francisco. They'd have the tiebreaker at this point. So
yeah, I mean, Seattle surprised me too. I didn't think they were this good. Russell Wilson has put the team on his back. He's been phenomenal this year, just like last year. And just should be a great game. I think the Vikings have the better roster, but the Seahawks are at home and they have the better quarterback. So
without a doubt, I mean, Russell Wilson can put any team on his back. I love Russell Wilson. I mean, he is just what a phenomenal talent. To find this guy in the third round, man, it is unbelievable. And another really good thing about Russell Wilson that some of you may not know is that he's a New York Yankee. I'm just letting you know that, right?
That is true. He is a New York Yankee. He plays there during the spring training. But guys, I always like to know, obviously because we're Giants guys. I know a lot of people that are in these streams have fantasy guys, so go ahead and shout out who you got on your fantasy team so we know who to root for. And let's get some final score predictions. Who do you guys like? City for Real's announced, man. What's going on, City for Real? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Who do you guys like in this game, the Vikings or the Seahawks?
I'm gonna go Seahawks 24-17 tonight. 24-17
Seahawks. I am gonna go. I know Seattle's at home, and I listen. I'm not a huge Seattle guy. Never am. I'm going to go Vikings. I really like what the Vikings are doing over there. I think they go on the road into Seattle and pull up a narrow upset. I'm going to go 24-23 Minnesota. I think we finally get a very good primetime game. I think it's going to be a good game tonight.
Nice. Fred Smith came in and just told us we are the greatest duo since Madden and Summerall, and he really enjoys our work. We really appreciate that, Fred. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred.
Thank you for the compliment. Very, very appreciative of your support. Without a doubt. Somebody said Bucks 135, Knicks 93. Is that real?
The game just started. The game started at 8 o'clock. Yeah, the game just started.
You never know. I mean, that could be a thing. So
yeah.
Who knows?
What's going on, Rolly? Thank you for tuning in the stream. Melvin Martinez in the house. Bavit in the house. I saw King Envy's in the house. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Do appreciate it. And what? Who else we got here? Thank you guys for being here. We just appreciate
Darren
everybody.
McCardle in the house. I see our boy Darren McCardle, independent outsider. John Talento. It's a good Italian name right there.
There you go. There you go.
Charlie Erickson show. There's a lot of names in here I've never seen before. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, John's a great supporter of mine, man. Always in my streams. I appreciate you for being here, buddy. New Jersey Jake's in here. Lake Nona's in here. Great amount of people in here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys, and let's enjoy a good game today. Should be a fun game. Clocks, of course, in here. SA in the house. Cushman in the house.
Clocks, thank you, sir. I figured Clocks would like the video I did because I did dig Gettleman a little bit in that video, and as soon as I'm like, Clocks will appreciate it. I dug him a little bit.
I dug him
Not
today
too
too.
Bad, but
I dug him today too. Clocks. He's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. You know, it's just when you lose the way we've been losing, you look for somebody to blame, and it's getting to the point where it's just frustrating. It's frustrating.
Yeah, you gotta blame everybody. So it definitely, like you said in your video, it definitely starts at the top, and there's no doubt about that. We're so bad. It's just so bad. It's just more than anything, and I know both of us are frustrated, not so much with the 2-10, but the fact that there's no improvement.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, Darren McCardle, thank you so much, man, for the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, I've got $300 on the Seattle. I don't know if that's dollars or cents, but he's got 300 something on the Seattle.
That's $300. He's a high roller.
Yeah, he did good. I think he hit on the Clippers last night as well. So when he was in my stream, so he did well last night. I think he won $800. So hopefully he wins another 300 tonight, man. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. And you know what? Maybe I'll change my pick for him. I'll root for the Seahawks.
Who the hell is Steve Belichick?
Steve Belichick is actually Bill Belichick's son. He's on the coaching staff for the Patriots.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Cop Pizzle made a video on that. That's probably what they're referring to.
I don't watch his videos, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think he wants him to be the one of the candidates for the Giants for head coach.
Well, you never know. I don't know if he's high enough up yet to be a head coach.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You'd
either want a head coach from like a college or a coordinator of some sort. You would think you'd want them to have a little bit more experience. But God, who was? I think it was Cruzon, and I can't remember the guy's name. Talked about the defense coordinator for the 49ers being the Giants head coach, and I'm like, well, that's an interesting candidate. That's a good name I haven't heard. We're going to hear a lot of names once Black Monday hits. I have a feeling Shermer's gone, and I know Betcher's gone. When Janoris Jenkins, when players start to question with the coaches, that's it for the coach. When players actually vote, because you said that the players are going to come out and play hard for Shermer in that video, and I said players never come out and tell a coach, I'm not playing hard for you.
Right.
But when he comes out and says, I'm questioning what the hell we're doing out there pretty much.
Betcher's done.
That tells you all you need to know about. And a lot of people have had a problem with Betcher. The guy's not knowing the playbook. This isn't the first time Betcher's been questioned on the scheme. He's gone.
And Janoris Jenkins doesn't care because he knows he ain't coming back.
That's what I said in my video. I said pretty much he doesn't care at this point. He's probably gone anyway. We'll save $11 million. But still, I like that he called him out because Betcher needs to go. He's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, Betcher's abysmal. But Bud, thank you for tuning in the stream. Christian, what's going on at Eagles UK? Thank you guys for being here. Do appreciate it, man. Victor, I didn't. No, Cop Pizzle didn't say that, Victor Jimenez. I watched the video. He didn't say that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. You don't like me. I know that. I know you don't like me, so it is what it is.
But thank you guys for being here. Jenkins will be out. It's too much money to be saved.
$11 million, and he's a veteran. There's really no point in having him there at this juncture. One thing I forgot to mention in my video today was Julian Love played pretty good. So
Julian Love played very well. You got another. Oh, Darren, man, thanks for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He says Eli gets players around him. He is unbeatable. Darren, I'm not going to go as far to say that, but listen, I've been on record of saying since I've been on YouTube, Eli's not the problem. They have not had players around him, and that is the problem.
You can see with Daniel Jones. You got no players around him either. We better get players around Daniel Jones.
Yeah. And Roldy, thank you so much, man, for the $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He said, I felt proud that you two got it, Dave Gettleman. Yeah, Roldy, I mean, it's at the point now. I'm sick of defending him over and over again. He needs to take responsibility too. Everybody wants to pour it on Shermer. He's just as responsible. Seahawks are going to take it out here from the 2, and they're going to run it back to the 26. I don't know if we're synced up.
Where we are synced up. ESPN's always synced for us. It's our local channels that are always off.
Okay.
But yeah, just to finish that thing on Gettleman, like I said, I'm still on the Gettleman train, but I said it's hard for me to defend. I'm starting to question some of his picks, and I think the harshest I was on Gettleman was just on my thumbnail that I put him in there as one of the Three Stooges. I think that's the hardest I was on him, that I called him Mo, because he's the leader, obviously, being the GM. But I'll tell you, the thumbnail is pretty funny because they really are like the Three Stooges. I mean, bet you.
I laughed my ass up when I saw your thumbnail this morning when I woke up. Yeah, it was good. And here comes Russell Wilson under center from the 26. He's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand. And runs off left guard. Good on run here. Still going. Picks up 9.
Oh, yeah. Power run over the left side. And that's what you want to start, man. Just a little, we're going to be here all night, baby. Chris Carson letting them know where it's at, man. That's a tone setter right there for the Seahawks.
Yeah, Carson's having a good year. He's got almost 1,000 yards already. 888 yards on the year. And good, like you said, good way to set the tone.
Yeah, Seattle led the NFL in rushing last year, so it's something that they do very well.
And Cutcliffe is head coach. That's another guy a lot of people have brought up, being that he was DJ's college coach, and Eli's college coach. I don't see it. I doubt it, but it's not a hard. It's a good way to think out of the box.
Yeah, but I don't know if you want a quarterback's coach being a head coach.
He's going to hand to Carson out of the shotgun, and Carson will run forward for 2 and a first down.
Good patient run there by Carson, waiting up for the right hole to open up. Busted through, got the first down. Seahawks move the chains.
Good start to this game for the Seahawks. They're going to want to keep this high-powered Vikings offense off the field as much as they can, and
indeed,
they're a run-first offense. They have been for the last 2 years. Oh, Kron Singh, thank you so much, man, for the love. $2 super chat. You can forget about. Love my G-men. Views on Baker so far. Fire Betcher. I'll get to that in a second. Kron, let me just call his play, and then we'll both give you our opinion on that. Here's Wilson. Play action pass. Drops back in the pocket. Eludes the pass rush. Looking. Cooking. He's going to take off and run with it. He'll slide down for about 4. Wilson there.
Yeah, so Wilson had nothing to go to there. Just got what he could and was smart. Slid down so he doesn't take the hit.
Yeah, and as far as Baker goes, we say it all the time. Second hardest position to transition to in the NFL. He's off to a really bad start. He can't defend that. I loved him coming into the league, but so far he's been a big disappointment.
Yeah, gotta give him a chance though. Just like all these guys, can't call him a bust after 1 year, but he's shown some good games. He's had some really bad ones, really bad. His highs have been good, his lows have been really low.
And I'll get to that in a second, Darren Ricardo. Thank you very much. Just want to call this play here. Here comes Russell Wilson coming out of the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to turn and hand up the middle. That'll be a pickup of 5 and a 3rd and 1. Good hard run there.
Seattle running the ball really well so far here early, and you know what that's going to do? That's going to enhance that play action pass, get Russell Wilson on the naked bootleg rolling out, run pass option. It'll be really dangerous. If the Seahawks can run, they're going to be a long night for the Vikings.
And Darren, thank you so much, man, for the $2 super chat and the love, man. Forget about it. He says he's also got 300 on the Pacers. He's on a hot streak lately. Hopefully he keeps it up. I don't even know who the Pacers playing, Darren, and what's the spread. I'll be rooting for that as well for you. And what was the spread in this game? Seahawks probably favored. I know he said he took the Seahawks.
I bet you if I had to guess, 3.5 would be the just a guess. I have no idea.
And here's Wilson out of the I formation. He's going to turn and pitch to Carson, and Carson will be good tackle there in the open field. 3rd and 1. No game.
Really close. Going to depend on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Looks like he's short and Carson's hurt.
This looks like it could be a concussion.
That or his neck. Well, he is moving all the extremities, so that's a good thing. So his legs moving.
Oh, he hit his own player right in the thigh.
Yeah, stinger.
Yeah, this could be a concussion. I bet you that's what it is. That's what it looks like to me, the way they're handling it.
Yep. Yeah, and his head hit the ground, too, right after that, so... that's always the worst injuries when you hit your own teammates, man, because you're not expecting it and it just kind of happens. And got Baker Mayfield sprinkling his lawn, Chris.
Yeah, well, that's our first Baker Mayfield commercial of the game. You always get at least 10, so there's the first.
Well, you should. I mean, the guy's great. Let's give it up a bit.
What's going on, Mackenzie and Clock? Seeing you type this a couple times. Let me try to get. Do you guys know? And I don't watch basketball. That both of you are so fast and good with people that I get anxiety. Stushing, tushing, kiss the glass. Yeah, I really basketball is actually my favorite sport to call because I think it takes a lot of talent and I mean football's tough too, but basketball is my favorite because it's always nonstop action. Football's more fun. You get to talk to the chat a little more. But I do love, in terms of just strict play-by-play, I do love basketball.
Yeah, basketball is it's a lot of fun to call, and like Chris says, it's because it's nonstop action, and you're just going. And I love to talk, so it's perfect for me because I just get to throw out a bunch of words, and people like to say, oh, I can type 60, 70 words in a minute. I can probably talk 200 words in a minute, so I like to get as many as I can in there. Hockey's the worst. You want to talk about an incredibly tough? I can't call a hockey game. I tried it. I don't watch enough of it. I think if I watched hockey, I might be able to do it. That is a really tough game to call. Hockey's hard.
I don't know the phrases. That's the problem I have. Like, I don't know what to say because I don't watch it. Like you said, I know the rules. I know offsides. I know icing,
Right.
but I don't know like the phrases that the announcers say. I'd have to watch it for a couple of weeks to really get a grasp of what you're supposed to say. But it's very fast paced. Lots of line changes. It's hard to keep up.
It is. Yeah, I remember I did a playoff game. Everyone wanted me to do a playoff game. I don't even remember which one it was. Luckily, I had Sir Cardinal with me that night. I'd be like, Tag, you're in. He's so good at it.
Oh, Sir Cardinal's the best. He's the best at hockey. He's incredible.
Unbelievable. I'm like, wow. He tells me all the time, he's like, you could do it. I'm like, I don't know, man. He's like, he goes, I don't know how you do college football.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's easy. College football's easy to do. But he's like, I couldn't do college football. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Emmanuel, thank you for tuning in to the stream. Sports Therapy. Oh, Darren McCarter, thank you so much, man, for the love, man. So that's the Pacers game. Thank you very much, man. $2 super chat. You get for -9.5 playing Memphis. Okay, all right. I'll be pulling for you, man. Let me know how it turns out, Darren, man. Thank you. Again,
I know Darren's won some money on the Lakers this year.
Oh, I think everybody who's bet they just keep winning, and they lost last night, right? But punt away. Vikings are going to field it at the 17. 11:43 to go here in the first, and let me move that little football as the Vikings will set up shop there. And thank you again, guys, everybody, for being here. Amir's in the house. What's going on, Amir, the sports critic?
Amir. Well, I didn't even get a chance to really say it, but I didn't like that third down play call for Seattle. I didn't like that, kind of fake pitch the other way, no lead blocking out in front. I don't like that. I don't like when you go wide on third and short. You've been running between the tackles and off guard really effectively. Why do that? Run the way you've been running all night, getting 4, 5, 6 yards of carry. I didn't like that call.
You're spot on. A lot of times these coaches outthink themselves, and Pete Carroll's one of the most guilty of it.
Yes,
go back to the Super Bowl. Here's Cousins, drops back to pass. He's going to check it down over the middle. The Cook, who's probably been their best offensive weapon this year, picks up 9.
Cook's been amazing this year, and of course I had him in fantasy last year, and he sucked. Now I don't have him, and look at him killing it. I am a jinx when I take somebody in fantasy football. I ruin their damn season. I have Saquon Barkley. Season over, of course.
Why would you draft Saquon? Yeah, I'm blaming Bad Dog for the Giant struggles.
Because he fell to me second. I'm like, I can't pass Saquon Barkley.
And here comes Cousins coming out under center. Man in motion right to left is Johnson. Cousins going to take it. Play. Oh, great fake. He's going to check it down to the fullback there. Bounces off a tackle, still on his feet. 30, 35, 40. He's got lead blockers to the 50. All the way up to the 38-yard line. What a play there by Ham.
Wow, that's a huge play. A broken tackle leads to about a 40-yard gain. And Kirk Cousins, the last 2 plays, got hit under pressure, found the quick read really fast. There's a great job by Kirk Cousins getting that ball out of there. And then a great sing over by the fullback.
And you saw Clowney overcommit there on the run fake.
Oh, he does that a lot. You know what Clowney reminds me of? You know who used to do that all the time for us? Oh, JPP.
Oh, JPP too. Yeah.
Oh, he was the worst. He was the worst at overcommitting on feet every time on.
Here's Cousins. He's going to turn. He's going to pitch it out to Cook for another 5. Second and 5.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, another good run by Cook. And what I love to see from both of these teams, I formation. Something the Giants just refuse to do. Don't know why, but they just never run I formation. That's why Chris and I, when we see offset I, we cheer. We cheer. This is what it's become for Giants fans. We cheer the offset I formation and our kicker making kicks. This is what it's become for us.
What's up, Road Dog? Thank you to everybody for being here. Trying to say thank you guys for being here. What's up, Steve? Here we go. Cousins coming out in the shotgun formation. Empty backfield, 2nd and 6. He's going to motion out the running back to the left side there. Seahawks showing blitz. They come with 4. Drops back. Cousins throws. And tight covers there, but it's caught for 5.
And just as I say that, they go empty backfield shotgun.
Yeah.
Of course.
We see that a lot, too, as Giants fans.
But, yeah, of course, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Really do appreciate it. I've been shoveling. As I told Chris before the stream started, I took today off. I wasn't driving in the storm, but I had to get up at 6 in the morning, shovel 18 inches of snow out of my driveway to help my wife get out of there. And then, of course, I went and finished it in the afternoon. But nothing like shoveling a foot and a half of heavy snow out of your freaking driveway all day. So that's where I'm at today. Feeling good.
That's how he's got such big biceps. Here we go from the 29. And this is going to be a end around to Diggs. Diggs breaks a tackle. 20, 15, 10. Oh, he might get into the 5. All the way down to the 2-yard line.
Diggs zigging and zagging and weaving his way down all the way to the 2-yard line, man. What an incredible run by Stephon Diggs, who was amazing. I freaking love Diggs. Remember at the beginning of the year we had the trade rumors of him coming to the Giants?
Oh.
Why not?
Yeah. and I'll tell you what, look at that. They got both tight ends out there. Rudolph and the rookie Irv Smith set that play up.
Yep. The Vikings with a great drive here, good answer. And here's what I love to see, man. Goal line, I formation, 2 tight ends.
And he's going to pitch it, and Cook's going to walk in. Touchdown, Vikings.
Just easily done. What a drive by Minnesota. What a start. If you're going to win in Seattle, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Quiet that crowd.
That's a great start to this game for the Vikings, who I think are being overlooked by a lot of people as a potential Super Bowl threat. Cousins, like we said leading in, I mean, the guy's got 21-3. And if you take away the Packers game, he's got 20-1. 20 touchdowns, 1 pick for the year if you take away 1 game.
What was I going to say? When do they play? They play the Packers again soon, right?
I think in 2 weeks after this. Yeah. That'll be a great game.
I'm looking forward to next Monday night.
Oh, God, I cannot wait for that. Snap good, hold good, kick good. 7-0 Vikings.
Hey, you know what's funny? I got Eagle fans all over the place now. Just watching the Eagle, as bad as this year has been for us, and it's been horrible. Watching the Eagles fans despair, it's made me feel so good.
Oh, yeah.
They're all talking about how we're going to beat them. I said, what is wrong with you people to begin with? You beat us when we're good. We're the worst team in football. Right. And we're tanking. Okay? We want Chase Young. All right? And, hey, Cincinnati might even overtake us. We might have the number 1 pick in the draft.
It's possible. And as we always say, misery loves company.
Yeah.
And, Giants fans are miserable, and it's always nice to see Eagles fans and Cowboys fans join us for the party.
You know what? I'd rather them just be miserable on their own and me be happy.
Well, of course.
The hell with that.
Of course. But if we're going to be miserable, come aboard. Come aboard.
I enjoy that, though. Them losing to the Dolphins really, well, you wouldn't know from my video today. I was pissed. It's funny. I was making that video. I'm recording it. And I said this to you in the stream, and I've been saying it for like a week, that, I obviously don't root for them to lose, but it doesn't bother me when they do. And then I start going, and I start thinking about stuff, and I get really wound up and pissed off, and I watch the video back, and I go, I guess it still does bother me that they lose. I guess it just does.
If you're a fan, and this week in particular, I mean, we could say what we want going in. It's the Eagles. We have a chance to end their season. I know we all want Chase Young. We're going to want to win that game.
But we'll get it anyway because they all won. So we can win and still be number 2.
Right. But come game time, we're going to be amped up for that game.
But I know, but I'm saying
that's our Super Bowl this year.
Even if we win and the Skins and Dolphins lose, we are still number 2. So now we're playing with house money.
Right.
So now they really can go out and play their ass off, but I think they won. I don't think they won.
I think they're going to struggle. But if they ever won that game, that would brighten my day. That to knock out the Eagles pretty much, that would brighten my day.
That would be the best ever.
Yeah.
They'll jump off a bridge. I told you. They lose to Miami, then lose to us. And how about the Jets? I give the Jets the biggest compliment yesterday, and what do? They go out
22-6.
The winless Bengals.
They got killed by the Bengals. It wasn't even close.
The Dolphins and the Bengals both got their first win this year against the Jets.
And we lost to the Jets. So what is it? And the Cowboys lost to the Jets. And the Redskins lost to the Jets? Right?
Redskins.
So what does that say about, I don't know.
Our division?
There's a lot of mess. There's a big mess.
Dolphins beat the Eagles. The Dolphins beat the Redskins. I don't remember. The AFC East kills us.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what's going on, Andrew Scott? New York for life in the house. What's going on, my man? Thank you for being here. What's going on, Saddam Smith? Kick is away. And let me move that football. Seahawks are going to get it. And they'll let it go out of the end zone. They'll start at the 25.
Hit that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. We got 125 in the house. We got 55 likes. That doesn't add up. That's like 70 short. So I should see at least 25 likes. Boom! That should say 80 right now.
Let's get the
Come on,
likes up, guys. We appreciate
Hit those likes. Helps out the stream. It's free 99. It costs nothing. It takes 2 seconds. It really does help out the stream. I can't tell you how much that helps us out. It's all about YouTube analog or whatever that is. So hitting that thumbs up helps us out. So we really appreciate that.
And here we go. Seahawks coming out shotgun formation. And lock it in motion left to right. Russell Wilson coming out from his own 25. He's going to take the snap. Little 2-step drop. Throws over the middle. That's caught at the 30. And Penny is going to barrel forward for another 3. It'll be an 8-yard gain.
Yes, not to be confused with Elijah Penny, who probably would have dropped it or fumbled because he's on our team.
Yeah.
Nick Carson's up and seems okay over there on the sideline.
Let's see what we got here. Thunder says, where's the cannoli bad dog?
Wow, I wish I had one.
Stephen Lewis says, hi, you guys. Just came into Fort Burp and hit the thumbs up.
Appreciate that, Steve. Open a window when you're done.
2nd and 2 here for Wilson. He's going to turn in hand out of the from under center. Pick up a 2. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, really close there. Yes, algorithm, Amir. That's what I meant. It started with an A. Couldn't think of the damn whatever.
And if you haven't done so, please go over to the Sports Critics channel. Check them out. Thanks. I always try to shout them out. Thanks for popping in. Vance Billis is playing running back. I'm sure it is running back. I mean, you get hit more than pretty well. Offensive line, technically, you probably. That's why they have the most concussions. But
no, Eagles season is not over. They're only 1 game out of the division because the Cowboys can't win either. So Eagles beat the Cowboys. They're tied.
Wilson play action pass, scans the field. He's going to try to run. He's going to go down. That's going to be a 1-yard sack.
Yeah,
Hunter.
Good job there. Good pressure and good perseverance there by Hunter getting the sack, not letting the magician in Russell Wilson escape that time, tackling him for a 1-yard loss. And getting held, mind you, on top of it.
Yeah. And, Rick Bennett, man, thanks for the love, man. I don't even have a phrase for that, but a $7.77 super chat. Thank you very much. I'll just say bends the knees. He says, Eagles and Phillies fan here, 2019, the year we learned never to trust preseason championship expectations for Philadelphia sports teams. Rick, man, I appreciate the love, man. Let me just call this play real quick. Wilson's going to throw out into the flat, and he'll go forward for about 7. It'll be about a 3rd and 4. But, Rick, man, I really do appreciate the love, man. And, yeah, I mean, we suck, too. I got, just like you guys should be happy when we're bad. I had to voice it yesterday, but I really appreciate your love and support, man. And, yeah, I mean, Giants the same thing. 2017, bad, though. We were supposed to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we won 3 games. We were supposed to be a lot better. We won 3 games.
But
especially Philly sports fans, you guys should know this by now. And we try to tell. Remember that dream team that finished 4-12? That's how you were all talking again this year. A lot of Eagle fans were thinking they were going to go 12-4, 13-3.
Wilson out of the shotgun. Bullet throw and a catch. Nice throw and catch. I think that's Gordon, Josh Gordon.
What a throw by Russell Wilson, beating the blitz and throwing an absolute rifle. And we all know he's got one. I mean, he's a pitcher, Major League Baseball pitcher. He went to school for it, got drafted by I think it was the Texas Rangers that drafted him. So he definitely has the arm and perfect pass.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass there by Wilson in tight coverage.
He's a big body, too.
And then he also mentioned the Phillies. The Phillies had high expectations, obviously, with the acquisition of Bryce Harper, and they brought in and Real Muto.
And Corbin, too.
Yeah, that division, our division, I'm a Met fan. Our division is stacked, Rick. Here we go. There's the hand out of the backfield, tries to turn the corner, and he's nice. Xavier Rhodes with a one-handed tackle, but he goes down. He looks like he's hurt.
Was that a fake? What did he grab him by there? Looked like he grabbed him by the face mask. He just grabbed him by the Rhodes is down.
Looks like another injury here. Man.
Rhodes.
Stephen, thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for the love, man. $5 super chat from Stephen. £5 super chat from Stephen Lilly. Bends the knee says, hey guys, it don't matter how bad we are. We haven't lost to the tanking Dolphins, but I know a team that has. Yeah, you're right. And,
we will.
And Zorda, man, thanks for the love, man. $5 super chat. Bends the knee says, just saw Bad Dogs Rant. There isn't an adjective that can explain this travesty. Jeez, these words were priceless. I watched Bad Dogs Rant today too. I was dying of laughter. It's always fun. I mean, that's my favorite. The best writer on YouTube is Bad Dog. I'll be the first.
Appreciate that.
I'll be the first to say it.
People do. That's what I put in my community notes. I said, "You guys like my rant?" And the funny thing is, that wasn't planned. Sometimes I come on and I plan on ranting. Like I know I'm going to scream and yell at it. I know, but as I said, as I started to go along, I was upset like at the beginning, and then I kind of calmed down. And then when I started thinking that we were 10-34, And I started comparing us to the Browns. And I really got freaking worked up. And like I said, I'm like, I didn't plan on it. So I think it ended up coming out better because it wasn't a planned rant. It just was pure emotion, which is most of my videos anyway. I mean, I wear my heart on my sleeve for my damn team. And I can sit here and say the losing don't bother me all I want. I'm fine with us losing because we're going to get rid of our coaching staff and get Chase Young. It still bothers me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I used to plan out my videos, and then I said, you know what, I'm just going off the cuff, and it just makes a much better video. It just does. Even when you say the ums and the ahs, it just makes a better video. Will the Giants get the number 1 pick? Starbro, the only way we're going to get the number 1 pick is if the Bengals we'd have to lose out, probably, and the Bengals would have to lose another game, which is possible.
Win another game. They'd have to win
another game, rather, which is possible, but they definitely could win another game, but I don't know if the Giants...
They're going to beat Cleveland.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Giants will lose out. I really
don't. We're going to lose out.
You think so? You think we'll lose out?
I mean, the Dolphins and Skins are playing way better than we are. We never beat the Eagles.
We might. We definitely could. We're fully capable of losing out.
We'll win the last game and end the Eagles season, finish 3-13, pick second again.
We'll see. We'll see.
Like it happened in 2017. Remember, we won the last game against Washington, and Indy ended up winning as well. That's how we ended up with Saquon Barkley, because Indy ended up winning the, having to pick lower than us because they finished 3-13 as well.
Oh, Stephen Lloyd, thank you so much, man, for the £5 super chat. Ben's Denise, he says, Bad Dog's rant made me cry. Things could always be worse. We could be delusional Eagles fans, our Browns fans with Baker and OBJ. Hey, exactly. Listen, it is harder right now this year to be a Browns fan or an Eagles fan because going into the year, they had Super Bowl expectations.
Oh, they did. Yes.
That's
absolutely.
The way you got to look at it. You take a positive, I guess, out of that. We knew we were not going to be very good this year.
I'm not taking positives out of it.
No, there's no positives, but I'm just saying it could be worse. Wilson's going to turn. He's going to hand over the right side there, pickup of 6, because at least we're in a stage now where we know we're rebuilding, where the Eagles are kind of at their peak. Like, they're supposed to be winning.
Listen, at the beginning of the year, I did a video. I don't think the season had started yet. And I told Eagle fans they're in trouble, that this year's boom or bust because their cap space is done at the end of this year. And they all attacked me. All of them attacked me. Everybody came in there attacking me. This guy PR that does videos put it on a freaking Eagles page, and they all came in and attacked me. You don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, who doesn't know what they're talking about? I try to tell them. It's only going to get worse for them. It ain't going to get better.
Here's Wilson. He's going to turn and hand over the left side there. Pickup of 9. And I just saw Pat say peace. I don't know if that means he's here or he's leaving.
Pat 1984, my man.
I'm looking forward to the Mets. I know he's a big Met fan. I'm looking forward to the Mets season for us. And I'm trying to get the Mets content up. Definitely get that up for the trade deadline, the winter meetings. I'll definitely have some videos up on that. And Maxim, thank you for popping into the stream. Vance Bill says Giants should have kept Beckham Jr. and Collins. You could argue that. We weren't fans of it, but you could argue it. I'm not going to get on people for arguing it.
You definitely don't keep Landon Collins. Yeah. Odell Beckham, I can understand. Collins, the money he got, still doesn't have an interception.
It was the money was the big thing there. And there's a handoff up the middle for Carson, who's, I guess, back in the game. I guess Carson didn't have a concussion. I
think it's just a stinger.
Yeah.
So I think he got the first down.
First down for the Seahawks. What is going on, John Letourneau?
There he is.
The Phillies ace, and I see Goats in there. I see Mike Morena's in here. Appreciate all the love, guys. Thank you guys for popping in, man.
The Phillies ace, my man. Eagles don't stink as bad as the Giants. But that's what I was trying to tell Eagle fans, that they're in trouble because they have what they have. They can't go out and spend $90 million.
Right.
And they're not picking top 5. That team is in trouble, man. They didn't want to listen to me, but that team's got a lot of bad contracts, backloaded aging veteran contracts.
Wilson.
Taking them
incomplete. But no, I'm with you. I mean, you said it in your video. I remember, I think it was the top 11 players on their salary cap, and their fully committed contracts make up 73%
73%,
of their cap space for the following year. Now, Roseman will probably back it up. They'll probably make something, but the Eagles might have another year. It's all going to come down to Wentz, by the way.
And he's not playing well.
Yeah. It's coming down to him. He's got to get back to his old form, and they got to live up to expectations next year. Who you guys got for this game? Bad Dog took the Seahawks. I took the Vikings.
Yep.
Close games.
Yep.
They got it on the 27. They got it on the 27 of the Vikings. Seahawks ball. Wilson takes a step out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Steps up. He's going to run with it, and he'll slide down at the 20.
Yep. And he takes a hit. Let's see if they throw the flag. I'm surprised they didn't. Russell Wilson, an elite quarterback, they usually get that call if they're breathed on when they go feet first. So surprised that they allowed him to, touch him there. But good no call.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 coming up. Giants could go 3-9 sets. Well, the Giants are, they're already 2-10. So
Yes.
Yeah. What's going on, Alex? What's going on, LaMelo Sinclair, man? Thanks for popping in, man.
I am glad that you guys enjoyed that video, though. That makes me feel good that you guys enjoyed that little tirade I went on earlier today.
And what's up, Chuck Sharks, man? Kirk Cousins in the house. Here comes Wilson, shotgun formation from the 20. Looks, cooks, throws. He's got Metcalf, the rookie wide receiver, all the way down to the 1.
Yeah, DK Metcalf, man. He had a huge combine, obviously big, tall, extremely fast kid. Route running a question, but there's no question about his hands and speed and athleticism. I mean, he's the real deal. He ever learns to run routes. That was a pretty good route right there. And he ever learns that, route tree, he could be an elite receiver in this league because that kid's got a ton of talent.
Crombite, we'll get to that in a second. Hands up the middle and out of the draw. No gain there. It'll be second goal. He says, I've seen him write this like 10 times. He says, patience. When this team is good, we will all be here pumping our chest. Well, exactly. You got to be patient. We always say that, but it's hard to be patient when your team has been bad for 8 years.
For 7 years,
7 years, yeah.
It's not easy. How patient can we be? I'm an impatient person to begin with. I am. So it's tough for me.
What do you think of the Giants' chance of getting Matt Rule as the head coach? First, they got to fire Pat, which I think is probable. It's not a definite yet. And then if they do, I think Rule will be one of the 3 or 4 probably favorites that they would hire.
I would take him, man. Just watch what he did at Temple and what he's done at Baylor.
Easy touchdown there to Carson. Huge hole, and they're going to tie it up here. Well, 7-6 extra point pending.
Yeah, Rosas doesn't kick for them, though, so it's a good chance that they'll tie this up. And, that's the thing. I think that Rule would be a good head coach because, like I said, that Baylor program is laughable. And this year they're 11-1. And they're ranked 7th in the country, or 8th in the country, wherever they are. They should be 7th, but they're 8th. I believe they're 8th or 9th. They're somewhere in there. I don't exactly remember where they're ranked, but they're 11-1. They're playing Oklahoma Saturday, and of course, my wife sets up pictures at noon on Saturday. That's when they play. I'm like, could you have picked the worst day?
Kick is good, by the way. 7-7. And what's going on, Gabe? Thanks for popping into the stream. Thank you so much, Darren McCardle, for the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. Dolphins are in the same boat. The one thing I'll say about the Dolphins that I think they actually did right, they kind of copied the blueprint of the Raiders, where they've accumulated a lot of draft picks. And the Dolphins may be better than people think, sooner than people think, if they could.
Yeah, they got what? They picked up three first-round picks this year, right?
Yeah.
By getting rid of Fitzpatrick and Tunsil, they got 2 picks from the Texans, 2 first-round picks for that. So, and then they got the first-round pick from the Steelers. So, they definitely got some. They got some stuff to. I mean, it's good. That's what the Raiders did, and the Raiders have significantly improved. So you get 3 first-round picks. It's going to help your program, your franchise out. So
yeah, the thing they got to get there, they got to get a quarterback, obviously, unless they believe in Rosen, which it doesn't seem like they do. But
they don't. He'd be playing right now.
Yeah, so
there's no reason for him not to play in a throwaway year.
Yeah, but the Dolphins might be better than people think, sooner than people. Guys, hypothetically, let's say the Colts offer us 2 1s and a 4 for Barkley. What he keeps going back to this Barkley hypothetical. If we would have got offered 2 firsts and a 4th for the 2nd pick, and we moved down. Well, the Colts originally had the 3rd pick. Then they traded with the Jets down to 6. So you're saying we get the 6th pick, and then we get a future first and a 4th. So we end up with Nelson. We end up with a future first, which would have been late first because the Colts did good last year.
But they might not have done as well without Nelson. You never know.
That's true.
That's the thing. That's the fallacy of the predetermined outcome. You really can't. You don't know what the hell would have happened.
Right.
As far as that goes.
Right. It's hard to tell. I mean, of course, if we would have gotten, we don't know if they got offered that deal. Everything's rumors. They said the Broncos offered him a deal like that. It's rumors, though. You don't know. Cook off left side's going to pick up 4. It'll be a 2nd and 6, and that'll take us to the 2nd quarter.
Yep, another good run. This is a good game, Chris. This is what we wanted. We said we haven't had a good primetime game in a while. Well, we're getting one so far through 1 quarter. But, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There's also speculation. No, nobody wanted Daniel Jones. Well, that's BS.
Yeah.
Okay, because if Denver really wanted Drew Lock, you don't wait till the 2nd round to get him. So, no, Denver wanted Daniel Jones. I don't give a damn what they say. So did Washington. There was all kinds of rumors that Washington was going to trade up into the top 5 to get Daniel Jones. They didn't want Haskins.
Jay Gruden loved, from everything you read, loved Daniel Jones. I just want to read, Dylan Renner just came in. He says, hey, what's up, entertainer? Got to do the same thing I did really just look at the latest NFL mock drafts by the experts. PFF, sadly, I missed what he said. But thank you for tuning in the stream, man. PFF, sadly, but you know what? Tank for Chase, young future is bright. Yeah. Listen, we got to remain optimistic as Giants fans, and I'm trying to read all you guys' comments as much as I can, but we got to remain optimistic as Giants fans, Bad Dog, and hope that they do the right thing regardless of who's making the picks next year. There's no point of being miserable. I mean, we can say what we want and what we think should happen. At the end of the day, we don't have any say in it. I would not be against blowing it up at this point. I really wouldn't.
No,
I really wouldn't.
I have say in it, and we're getting freaking Chase Young. That's my say, damn it.
No, Chase Young. If they don't take Chase Young, we're going to blow up.
Oh, God, yeah. But I think sometimes, people look at PFF too much. PFF is a joke, guys. It's a joke. I'm going to leave you with this about PFF. They rated the Eagles the number 1 offensive line in the league and the number 1 wide receiver core in the league. That is what PFF rated the Eagles before the year started. Number 1 O-line in the league, number 1 wide receiver core in the league. Who the hell is at PFF? Pat Shurmur? Because, come on, man. The Eagles aren't close to either one of those, especially the wide receiver core. That made me laugh. Maybe they were number 1, but they had
they were number 1. They were number 1.
Okay.
I think it included the tight end. So I think it was tight end and wide receivers combined.
Regardless. Yeah. That tells you all you need to know about PFF and their rankings. Yeah. Okay? Come on.
And Bavit says, breaking news, Giants inside source says that Pat Shurmur doesn't meet with quarterbacks every week. That is not even a joke. I read that today, Bavit. Actually, I read that today. Yes, that is truth. That is truth.
Yeah. Well, Pat Shurmur's a dumbass. I don't know what else I can say. Like I said, I always say James Dolan needs to walk out in front of a cab. Well, I think that Pat Shurmur might need to walk out in front of a train. I don't know. What the hell drives around in New Jersey?
Yeah. Oh, you think
he needs to walk out in front of an Uber?
You think the guy? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, a little entertainer there, guy in the stands. Yeah, he's the 12th man. Marjorie Simmons says Eric Flowers moved to left guard this year. He currently has a higher PFF grade than Will. That's crazy. Here we go. Cousins drops back to pass. 2nd and 6. He's going to roll out. Tries to buy time with delay. He's got to get rid of this, and he does. 3rd and 6.
Yeah, you start running the wrong way. You're 25 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Just chuck it out of bounds at that point.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. What do you guys think of Ron Rivera? I made a video on Ron Rivera last week, I think, and he's a potential hire. If Gettleman stays on as the GM, I think Ron Rivera makes a lot of sense. They've had success in the past together, and they have a rapport. I think he's another guy that will definitely be one of the possibilities, and I think he will be fired from the Panthers.
Yeah, after they lost to Washington, there's a good chance.
And I'll get to those super chats in a second, guys. 1 second here. I just want to call this play. Cousins coming out in the shotgun formation. 3rd and 6 from the 29. Drops back to pass throws. Hits a man out in the flat. Cook will run out of bounds for 10. Ligman, thanks for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He says, we're so bad we're already getting Jalen Waddle. Okay. All right. We are very bad. That's what I can say about that. And hopefully we get better going forward. And thank you for the love, Amir, man. $5 super chat. Bends the knees. He says, let's go, Chris. Carson for my fantasy team. Amazing stream as always. Finally, a good Monday night game. Do you think the Bengals can win another game? I've not looked at their schedule, but Bad Dog said they're playing the Browns. And there's a pitch to the outside, and nowhere to go. That's a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Bad Dog said they're playing the Browns. That's certainly a winnable game. The Browns suck. And Amir, thank you for the love, man. I really do appreciate it now. Of course, my chat's frozen because I have to scroll up. That happens all the time.
Yeah, it happens to me too. I hate that.
Yeah, but I'll get my phone out real quick. Hold on, because I want to keep up with the chat. I'll be right back.
All right. You guys consider doing a match?
Right here. I thought it was over there.
There you go. How long do you think Gettleman's plans? Gettleman's got 1 year left. Sure, this coaching staff's going at the end of this year. Gettleman's got 1 year to prove it with the cap space and with everything else. New coaching regime, number 2 overall pick, maybe the number 1 overall pick. And all I'm going to say is this, man: the New York Giants did not make the playoffs from 1964 through 1980. They were terrible. 1981, they drafted a linebacker with the number 2 pick. His name was Lawrence Taylor. Made the playoffs in 81 and won the Super Bowl in 86. It just shows you what kind, I'm not saying Chase Young is Lawrence Taylor, but what kind of pass rusher, what a pass rusher can do for you.
Cousins out of the shotgun. He hits Diggs there for 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 after the penalty at the 35-yard line. Diggs with his first catch of the night. Amir, pros for a second, and now I might be behind Bagel. I'm not sure, but either way, I appreciate everybody for being here, all the support, man, and Amir, man, thanks again for the love, man. And who did he say? I forgot who he said he had on his fantasy team, but I'll be
Chris Carson.
Carson. And Carson was off to a decent start. Did he score?
He has a touchdown.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown. Yeah, he's off to a really good start. So hopefully Carson gets him a win. Dean from the Philippines can show the game. Well, Dean from the Philippines will not be on YouTube much longer. Here we go. Cousins coming out in the shotgun formation, empty backfield, 2nd and 15.
Dean from the Philippines, they get blacked out.
Drops back to pass, throws, and caught by Diggs again. His second catch, pickup of 7. It'll be a 3rd and 8 up to the 42.
He almost broke that, too, for a big one there, but defender hung on there and tackled him for a 7-yard gain. They got half of it back.
Chris and the Bad Dog need to take over first. Hey, let ESPN know. We'll
definitely
do it.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at.
Do you think Shermer deserves a full season with DJ? Well, David Serby, that's a fair thing to say, but he basically
had one.
I was saying he got 4. I personally think, I'm going to get into this in a second. I almost made a video on this. I still might. 3rd and 8. Cousins coming out in the shotgun from the 42-yard line. It's a 4-wide set. 3 to the left. Cousins takes it, bakes it. He's going to throw a screen pass, wide receiver screen, tries to turn the corner, and a good open field tackle. 2-yard gain there, 4th and 6.
Seattle diagnosed that really well because you catch a defense on a blitz and throw a screen, it's usually a perfect counter, but the Seahawks were not fooled, and they swarmed the ball well. Minnesota are going to have to punt.
Yeah, but as far as what was I going to say again? I forgot. We were talking about the 1 full year. Yeah. Damn, I forgot my point. I'm not good at multitasking.
You said you were going to do a video on it, or you were going to, and then you might still.
I'm trying to remember now. Coke would set the punter away. I'll think of it. 4th and 7.
I know a lot of people have asked me about that too, and I say no. You do not sacrifice the entire team for your quarterback. I know the quarterback's the most important position, but no. Shermer got to get the hell out of there.
Seahawks set the field at the 11. They go to the 15. Tries to turn the corner at the 20. He'll go down at the 21. 10-yard gain on the punt. What's up, Rico? Thank you for popping into the stream, man. RT in the house.
Yeah, there's a lot of if you're any kind of quarterback, obviously you don't want them to switch all the time, and it's bad to do it his rookie season, but you're going to have to be able to make adjustments at some point anyway. And he turns the ball over a lot. It's something that's got to be fixed, and Shermer should be meeting with the quarterback, especially him. He's a rookie, so why the hell he ain't meeting with him all the time? What the hell has Shermer got to do?
Right.
Yeah. Besides stunt double for Snoopy.
And somebody said, I missed it, I don't remember who it was, but somebody said, what do you think of Jim Harbaugh? I mean, Jim Harbaugh has been the first coach I've said would be my dream coach, from other than obviously Bill Belichick. From the start, I love what he did with Alex Smith, who a lot of people compare to Daniel Jones. I think he'd be phenomenal. He's not coming here. He's never coming here. Bad Dog, what's the reason why Jim Harbaugh left San Francisco to begin with?
Money.
Money and what else? The front office.
Yeah.
He didn't get along well with the front office. The only way he would ever come back is if a team gave him full say, and the Giants are not going to do that.
I was just going to say, John Letourneau says, I'm bad. I'm waiting for your Told You So video to all the Eagle fans. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Bad Dog has plenty in store for Eagles.
Well, we're playing them this week. I'm sure you'll get a video.
Trust me. You got plenty of stuff.
Nick Young, thank you so much, man, for the $5 super chat. Ben Zanese says, Bad Dog, when was the last time the Giants had a defensive-minded head coach? I'd give Rivera a shot and get a good offensive coordinator. That's a great point, I think, by Nick Young. But go ahead.
Coughlin was a defensive-minded guy. Parcells is a defensive-minded guy. Belichick is a defensive-minded guy. You defensive-minded guys win football games for the simple fact, and I say this all the time, ad nauseum I say this. I don't care about all the rules being set up to protect the quarterback. You can't touch a receiver, blah, blah, blah. They want points scored. Defense still wins in this league. All you got to do is look at the Packers being able to convert third down after third down after third down against us because we have no pass rush. And you look at what the Niners did to them. They were 0 for 13 because every time it was third down, every time they got to Aaron Rodgers. Every time.
Right.
Sacked him 5 times, knocked him down a ton of times. That's what you're supposed to do. That's why Chase Young would really help this team, man.
Oh, it would be night and day if we had a pass rusher like Chase Young. We need it. We need it. And Chase Young will not only just make the defense better by himself, he's going to make the other pass rushers better.
Because he's going to get double and triple teams.
Yeah.
If they're smart. They won't do it at first.
Right.
But as we talked about, That is what I think translates the easiest to the NFL as a pass rusher. I mean, Josh Allen came in and he's killed it.
He's got 9
Nick
sacks.
Bosa's come in and he's killed it. Yeah. Joey Bosa came in and killed it. So there's really no mindset there. Rush the quarterback.
Right.
That's your job. Right. Sometimes you might have to drop off in zone coverage, but it's rare. Chase Young isn't dropping off in his own coverage very often. Go get the quarterback.
Right. And here comes Wilson under center at the 21-yard line. 11:33 to go here in the second quarter. 4 seconds on the play clock. Wilson's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand up the middle there for about 2 for Penny. It'll be a 2nd and 8. Go see
Kirk Cousins here. Kirk Cousins doesn't come visit me in my streams anymore.
I see Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins pops in.
Kirk Cousins, no, he doesn't come into mine. He came in all the baseball ones.
Oh, maybe.
Trey Turner came in all the baseball ones.
What's up, Jessica? Thank you for popping in the stream. Solstice Best. Thank you for being here. Karan Bite in the house. Alex in the house. Ariane in the house. Blank Pat Shermer. I think a lot of Giants fans would share that sentiment with you.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
And here comes Russell Wilson out of the shotgun from the 23. It'll be a 2nd and 8. Vikings showing blitz. Tie game here. This should be a great game. It's off to a great start. Wilson takes the snap, fakes the end around, throws over the middle, and good coverage there. It'll be 3rd and 8 incomplete. Was looking for Hollister.
Was good coverage right there. And again, it's so weird to see a defense have good coverage. The Knicks are looking good. Down 58-34 with 4:40 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, I was debating calling that game, and I said, you know what, we missed ours together anyway, and I'm like, they're going to get killed against the Bucks anyway. I don't feel like being depressed. I mean, it was in Milwaukee. I'm like, there's no way.
God. They lead in the third. Well, they're not going to lead in the third quarter tonight, but the Knicks have a lead in every third quarter, and it's like, wait a minute, we're trying to tank.
They're like the Giants.
Who are we going to get from the draft this year for basketball? Who's the best prospect in basketball we can get? Well, we'll pick 7th in the lottery anyway. The lottery bullshit.
Wilson out of the shotgun, takes the snap, has time, throws, and that's Hollister there for 7. They're going to be a yard short. They're going to have to punt. They're on their own 30.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt. That looks like the Giants. Third down and 8, get 7.5
yards. Yeah, that's typical.
It just kills you.
That's typical Giants for you. Joe says pick 6 or fumble, pick 6 or fumble. Okay.
There it is. George Macari says, what do you think of the 49ers defensive coordinator, Robert Salah? That's the guy that Cruzon mentioned to me. And like I said, I hadn't heard that name, but I mean, he's done a fantastic job with the Niners. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of candidates for the Giants coaching position. It'll be interesting to see what they do.
I'm going to call this play. Thank you, Ojo. Let me get that in a second. Punt is away, and the Vikings are going to call for the fair catch at the 20. And if you haven't done so, please go. He just did 400 today. Somebody told me.
Yes, he did.
So congratulations on that, man. And a $2 super chat from One Giant Rebuttal. You can't forget about it. Nick should take Chase Young. Probably better than what we got playing for the Knicks. At least they got R.J. Barrett, who's pretty good. We'll see. But
better than Zion. We dodged a bullet.
Yeah. And if you haven't gone
Zion hasn't even played yet.
Yeah. And please go on over there and subscribe to One Giant Rebuttal if you haven't done so. Great channel there. And I'm sure he's going to have...
John Letourneau, stop it. He says, if Garrett somehow becomes a Giants head coach, you guys still optimistic. He's not going to be the head coach of the Giants.
I don't think so either. I mean, well, you know what? I'm not going to say never because crazy things have happened with the Giants, but I'm not expecting it.
No.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it.
I saw Mark Holmes control Philly 500, and it's funny to me how a Cowboys fan control anybody. And that's going to be one of the videos that I do this week about the NFC East sucking. Nobody in this division should talk shit to anybody. Plain and simple, because every team is shit.
We're all shit.
Plain and simple. I think every one of these teams, I think that the Eagles or Cowboys, whoever wins this division, should forfeit their damn playoff berth and give it to somebody that deserves it. I'm serious, man.
Yeah, give it to the Rams or whoever finishes in 7th. But yeah, no, I agree. I mean, that's the encouraging thing from a Giants perspective. It's not that we've met expectations this year. It's that the Cowboys and the Eagles have fallen so short of expectations that next year we go into and say, you know what, we can improve just a little bit. We bring in a head coach that knows what he's doing. Maybe we got a shot.
The only thing I can say about this is the Cowboys have a lot of talent.
They do.
And really their head coach holds them back. And they have a ton of cap space. Now, Prescott's going to get a lot of that. Cooper's going to get a lot of that. But they still have a lot of cap space. They don't have a pick, right?
But here...
Oh, they did. No, they do have a pick. That was last year. That's right.
I can't help but bark, but VT, you know that. Jeremy, thanks for letting me. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He says, we're so bad the Redskins can still win the East.
I know. Ridiculous. We finally got eliminated with the loss.
Yeah. The Redskins still have a shot. Right now, I said this yesterday. If it was a 4-game season for the rest of the year, the Redskins would be the favorite to win the division.
They're the best team in this division right now.
They're the best team in the division.
Yes, with the worst quarterback.
Yeah, and they're starting to
How bad is the division? How bad is it when the team is 3-9 and they still have a chance to win the division?
That's pretty embarrassing.
Awful.
Amir, thank you for the love, man. $5 super chat. Benson, he says, should football follow basketball rules instead of division winners? Just make it the top 6 teams. I'll answer that in a second, but thank you for the love, man. Here's Cousins. He's going to turn. He's going to hand. Dalvin Cook up the middle. Picks up about 5. I'll say no. I like the importance of a division. I think it builds rivalries, so I will say no to that, but I completely get where you're going because it's an outlier where it happens. It's only happened a couple of times where a team doesn't belong in the playoffs that makes it because they're a division winner. And thank you, Kirk Cousins, for the love, man. You can't forget about it. He says, you like that? You like that, Kirk Cousins? Thanks for the love, man. 7-7 as Kirk Cousins is on the field. Somehow Cousins is sending me super chats, and he's on the center at the same time.
I know it happens to me. I got KCP on the floor and in my chat. I don't understand how that happens in the Laker games.
And he hits Diggs there for a 4-yard gain. I think they're going to give him the marker there.
Diggs reached at the end there, and if they give him the reach, he got the first down.
Thank you very much, Jay Smooth. Thank you to everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you, guys.
We don't have enough thumbs ups, though.
How many thumbs up we got?
We only got 108. We got 217 in here, so that's half.
108? What are you talking about here, man?
Come on.
Hey! 217.
Take your mouse, you go in there, hit the thumbs up, you hit the click, and you watch the number grow.
And the Seahawks are going to challenge the spot.
This is a terrible challenge.
Horrible. Because what would it be? Third down anyway? Or second down?
Third down and a half yard. It's 9:01 to go in the second quarter. What exactly do you gain?
What a horrible, horrible decision by Pete Carroll. And by the way, I think he got the marker anyway.
I do too, unless he was tackled. And it's close. I mean,
he might be a half yard short.
He's a half yard short. So, okay, you win the challenge, but what do you gain? And is there enough to even overturn that? So it's just it's not blatant. It's so early in the game, and if you lose it,
even if you win the challenge, if the Vikings pick up the first on the next play, you just threw away a challenge.
Yeah,
it's a bad decision there, Pete Carroll.
It's just bad. That's just to me. That's a massive egocentric move by Pete Carroll. That's one of the biggest egos I've ever seen in my life. And
the Super Bowl sums it up. He wanted to prove to the world that Russell Wilson could throw the touchdown instead of running it in with Marshawn Lynch, and
yeah, it's not just he's just a scumbag for what he did to USC. He left that program in shambles and ran away from all the problems that it had. That's why they had to vacate their freaking title because of that piece of garbage. I'll never respect Pete Carroll for what he did down there at USC. He's a scumbag. So whatever. And he stuck with the Jets. He got lucky to have a great team with Seattle. He sucked when he was with the Jets. He was a terrible head coach. So it's amazing what you can do with a lot of defensive talent. How well that can be. How well you can do when you actually have a good team.
John, is there any way? I can't bring on 3 people at the same time because it slows down enough when I have one person. But tell you what I will do for you, John. After the game, after Bad Dog leaves, I will stay on for an extra 20 minutes to have you on to talk about the game after the game. Okay? There you go, John, because I know you're a great subscriber of mine. You're a big Eagles fan. So after Bad Dog leaves, I'll have you come on for about 10, 15 minutes, even if it's a call, whatever, to talk about the game. You have to have a Skype. You have to have a Skype to do it.
He does. Because he Skypes me when I do my call-in show.
Yeah,
so I know he's got Skype.
So there you go. What's going on, LMAO? Clown, thank you for tuning in the stream.
That reminds me. I got to have Philly 500 on the channel this week. I forgot all about that. That's got to happen this week. Got to.
Dan Ricardo says
Philly.
57-47 at the – so that's the basketball game. Okay.
You're covering right now, Darren.
It's got to buy a half point.
9.5.
That's good.
9.5, yeah.
Basketball's tricky, though, because you always get a lot of backdoor covers at the end of the games when teams field free throws and everything else. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it hangs on there.
LaMelo Ball. I would take LaMelo Ball.
No, I just have a different camera. I didn't get a spray tan. I come across darker with the bad camera. I don't get spray tans.
Yeah, I don't know. He was at the gym. Maybe he's jumping in the tanning booth while he's there, too.
They don't even have it. They had a tanning booth at my old gym that I used to. They don't got a tanning booth. I got a sauna. I've got a hot tub. I got a swimming pool, and I got a basketball court.
Oh, so you got a lot of bacteria, is what you're saying.
Yeah, a lot of bacteria.
I'm not jumping in a pool or a hot tub at the gym.
So they did win the challenge, and it doesn't matter. Bootleg, play action, roll out 5 yards, and Pete Carroll just wasted the challenge.
Yep. I mean, he's got 2 back, so I guess no harm, no foul. But all that for a half yard. I mean, my God,
Yeah.
But yeah, what's up, fellas? Go Yankees! Damn right, XAX.
Chip Kelly called it.
Garrett Cole coming home. Garrett Cole going to come over here.
Chip Kelly called it. That is my gym, LA Fitness. He's a smart man.
LA Fitness in New York. What the hell is that all about?
Yeah, they got it in New York. Here we go. Cousins going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to pitch it to Cook. Cook will pick up 2 yards. It'll be a second and 8:18 to go second quarter.
Then again, I do all the Laker games, so what the hell is the difference? I do LA myself. I'd rather be in Los Angeles than deal with this garbage weather I have here all the time.
Yeah, but you complain about money in New York. LA's probably even worse. And the traffic. They got 6-lane highways there, bad dog. It's bumper to bumper.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. You're in California, 2 places I really don't want to live. I kind of got stuck here, although I could have moved down. I mean, I should have moved when I was younger. Didn't. My fault. I have to move when I'm older.
Yeah, I got a basketball court, Chip Kelly, there, fella. Yeah, I got a basketball court there. And the other LA Fitness actually has a racquetball court, but not the one I have. Here we go. Cousins going to take the snap out of the shotgun, empty backfield. He's going to throw to Irv Smith, the rookie tight end. Little dance, little prank. Oh, what a hit. Pick up of 4 yards. He just got laid out.
Quadre Diggs is trying to get up and celebrate, and he ran right into one of the Vikings, almost got knocked out himself.
Wow.
Watch, yeah, it was a big hit, but watch. Let's see if they show the end of it. They're showing Kirk Cousins there. So let's take a look and see if he got leveled. Watch him get up and run right into 56.
Amir, man, thank you for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can fit. What about San Diego? Not as much traffic, San Diego.
That's more expensive than Los Angeles. It's one of the most expensive places to live in the country.
And so is San Francisco. Cousins going to
we're not rich over here.
Cousins going to spin out of pressure, and he's going to throw up his back foot, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th and 2. Vikings will be forced to punt. I've never been to San Diego, and Amir, thank you again for the love, man. And once again, going over to the Sports Critic and show him some love. I've never been to San Diego. That's one of the places I want to go to. I've been to San Francisco. I've been to LA. I actually really like San Francisco, but the thing that surprised me most when I went to San Francisco, and I was like 17, the weather.
It's cold as hell there.
It was July. I was in a sweatshirt.
Ernest Hemingway said the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco.
Yeah, we went up. I forgot what it was, but there was some high point in San Francisco that we went up to. It was like 50 degrees. It was July.
Yeah, that's like Alaska weather.
Yeah.
Up Alaska. You're talking like Barrow in July.
Yeah.
Or whatever they call it. That's not Barrow anymore. It's like Uskyakovik or something crazy. But Anchorage is actually warm in July. It's like it is up here. Maybe a little cooler, but they don't get like 90-degree days like we do. But no, they get in the high 70s in Anchorage.
Yeah. And Cole,
is Jessica still in here? She's from Fairbanks. You can ask her about that. They get it pretty decent. I mean, their summer's not really warm, but probably low 70s.
Yeah, and they punted it away. The Seahawks will start at their own 7. And Bando got a lot. Bando got a foot. I didn't get much.
18 inches.
18
I got a foot
inches.
and a half.
Foot and a half. I got like an inch. Not much. Knicks are losing Chris Hill, and I heard the Bucks are absolutely destroying them.
Didn't sound good, Chris.
Yeah, it was like 25 points. Somebody said. I mean, at this point, as a Knicks fan, unfortunately, I hate to say it, it's kind of like with the Giants, where you're hoping to get a high draft pick and get a good player.
Yeah.
But with the NBA, you can't even get excited about that because last year we finished with 17 wins, the worst record, and we get the 3rd pick because of the lottery.
Yep. That happens.
And the Bulls, I think, got like the 7th pick, and they had the 3rd.
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah.
It's
terrible.
So with the lottery, especially the new lottery rules, it's even less of a chance that you're going to get that number 1 selection.
So stupid. Dumb.
And yeah, it's been a great game so far, right? It's been a really good game.
Yes, it has. It's about time we had one, too. It seems like every primetime game sucks.
Yeah, it should be a good finish. Yeah. But thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, please go into the description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. We alternate. I'll be doing the Giants game this week, and then we'll be doing the Sunday night game on Bad Dog's channel, being that the Giants are on Monday night, right? So
yeah,
unless you got I don't know if you got a Lakers or whatever, but we'll figure it out if you do.
I don't think maybe they. Who the hell knows with this? But we could always do an afternoon game.
Yeah.
We could always pick. Let's see what the hell if I can find what the schedule is. We can pick one of these games. The Lakers have a weirder schedule. I don't know what the hell is going on. Well, I wasn't going to do them yesterday. Ended up doing them. I'm not doing them Wednesday. I'm doing our show. I'm not doing the Lakers on Wednesday. Yeah. I wasn't going to do the game yesterday. I shouldn't have done it because it would have kept the streak alive. They would have been said, "Hey, you're not doing it. They lost." But I broke the streak now, so they can, it's okay.
You can take a day off.
I can take a day off. And I was going to take that Sunday off. So we're doing the show Wednesday. I'm not doing the Lakers Wednesday. There's plenty of Laker games to be done.
Yeah. You got to.
And I'm not doing it Christmas either. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, you got to do it Christmas." What are you, out of your mind? Not doing the Lakers on Christmas.
Somebody said, Chip Kelly said it's San Francisco versus New Orleans. If that's the case, that's a big game.
No, that's not it.
Oh, okay.
Seattle and the Rams Sunday night.
It's okay.
Kansas City, New England.
That's a good game.
That's a good one. That's Sunday, 4:25 CBS.
That's a good one.
1 o'clock is going to be local crap. I'm probably going to get. We're going to get Miami Jets.
Ooh.
Cleveland does play Cincinnati this week. That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get Cleveland Jets and Baltimore. Well, no, Buffalo might not make it. I might get. I'm going to get Washington Green Bay. Just the early games for up.
Carson. Up the middle.
Sucks. I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
No, it's okay.
Fox is San Francisco, New Orleans, but I doubt I'm going to get that. I'm probably going to get the local coverage because it's not the game of the week.
We'll see. We'll figure it out though. Carson up the middle.
San Francisco, New Orleans is on here. We got to do that.
Of course. Carson just ran for about 13 before that. Now he gets a yard on first down. It'll be 2nd and 9. I see Christian Orr's in here. I don't want to miss him. So thank you for being here, buddy. He said the Lakers are on fire. And yes, they are. Obi-Wan Kenobi, thank you so much, man. For the love, $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, "Let us Cowboys and Giants fans celebrate." And
always do.
Let's come together as one, Cowboys fans.
Always do. Let's come together as one and beat them next week so they all jump off a break.
Yes, and Obi-Wan.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, if the Giants beat the Eagles Monday night, I will ride that team for the rest of the year. They're done. I don't care what the hell I reckon. It's over for them. They better pray to God they don't lose to us.
That is going to be a really fun stream Monday.
It's over.
Wilson takes the snap out of the shotgun, looks down the field, batted at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to pick it up. What an interception. Vikings are going to run this in.
Wow. Just a batted up ball, volleyball in the air, batted back, batted forward, picked off, pick six.
Thought I was watching a volleyball game, a bump set spike.
They were talking about this. I don't know if it was a Giants game. I forget what game I was watching, but they said when you do this, man, it is just, as a quarterback, it's a helpless feeling watching the ball get bounced around up there. Wilson had batted back. Wilson batted it forward.
Oh, my God. Wilson batted it to Harris's hands.
I think he was trying to bat it down, and he just didn't. And I think that's what happened. I think Wilson was trying to bat this pass down, and he just didn't. He didn't get the hops, Chris.
And thank you, OGR, for the love, man. Once again, he just hit 400, so if you guys haven't gone over there, please subscribe to his channel. I'm looking forward to having him on the channel soon. $5 super chat. Ben Zanese, he says, does anyone know if the Eagles and Giants could be flexed because no one in America wants to watch? Well, I don't think it will be, actually, because that's going to be a big game for the Eagles. Yeah, as bad as that game is.
They don't flex Monday, though. They flex Sunday.
Right, and they don't, yeah.
Monday's always what it is. So Monday ends up with some of the worst games of the year because of that.
And even if they could, it's still 14-7, by the way, 7-point game. It's still a big game. It's still, a classic division rival, 2 big markets, and it's a big game for the Eagles. So
I want to watch it, OGR.
Yeah, we're going to have fun with that game. And Marjorie says assist to Wilson. Yeah, I think he does get an assist on that. First,
he was trying to bat that down. That's exactly what happened. He batted it right to Smith. I mean, what a play by Smith to run up there and pick it off. And so many times you see these kind of things, the ball ends up on the ground, but Smith never gave up on this play and just hustled in there and grabbed it and said, "Thank you very much. I'll take it the distance." And if it was the Giants, he would have dropped the pick. And this is what good teams do. They capitalize on mistakes, man. Minnesota's a good team.
Minnesota's a really good team. And what's going on, Sports Junkie? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. George says, best jerseys in the league. Ooh. I got to think about that. I like the classics. I really do like the 49ers uniforms.
I like the Steelers uniform.
Steelers are cool. Yeah,
I always like the Steelers, black and gold. I've always liked that. I always like the Raiders uniform as well.
Raiders is cool. Yeah,
just those old school throwbacks. I like the Giants 80s uniform.
I like those. Seahawks are gonna run. You know which one I really like actually, and I know Sonor's probably still in here. They run it back to the 26. I like the Chargers blue, the baby
The powder blue?
The powder blue, yeah.
Powder blue
I like the Chargers powder blue, yeah. Karan Singh just brought the shrimps and the octopi. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Chip Kelly, I actually don't like the Bengals uniforms. I'm not a big fan of the Bengals uniforms.
No, nah.
All right, Clint, thank you for the love, man. He says just see us $3, man. $2.99. Thank you so much,
That's
man.
$3.
That's $2. That's $3. We round up here. $3.
That's $3.
You can't forget it. Ryan Clay, man, thanks for the love, man. I've seen you in a lot of my streams lately. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just picked up Riot Clan myself, so I appreciate the support as well on my channel, Riot Clan.
And here we go. Wilson, play action pass, looks over the middle. He's got a man Metcalf for about 21 yards, all the way down to the 46.
One thing you'll know about Russell Wilson is that pick six isn't going to phase him whatsoever. And listen, we got 270 people in here, so thank you for joining us. But we have only 131 likes. What is going on with that?
I think they're dividing it by 2, right? You multiply it by...
You know, that 1 cent that fell off of Riot's super chat, that should go right into the like column. So just bang that like. Let's go.
This ain't math class. We're not supposed to be talking about division. Hit the like. Here we go. Wilson coming out in the shotgun formation from his own 47. Takes the snap. He's going to turn hand to Carson. Carson up the middle. Pickup of 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7 at the 50.
4:20 to go. 4:20 in the second quarter. 4:20 crew. Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them. What's going on? L.A. Lou. What's going on, L.A. Lou, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy.
L.A. Lou.
4:06 to go here in the second quarter. Remember that bonus room that Russell Wilson? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Amir. The Russell Wilson. Actually, yeah, I think I was talking with Bad Dog about it. Russell Wilson to the Giants at the beginning of the year. I never thought it was actually.
Oh, I had a bunch of those videos up there. I remember hearing that, saying, "Oh my God!" But
yeah,
that wasn't going to happen.
Wilson's going to throw it in the flat to Penny, and
great effort! Did he get there? Did he step out of bounds?
It's a yard. You know what? I don't.
There you go, Pete Carroll. Challenge another one.
3rd and 1. This is close. Let's take a look at the replay.
I think he was down. He must have stepped out.
That's a bad spot. That's a first down, I think.
That's a first down. Go ahead, Pete. It's only 3rd and 1. That was the same thing with the Vikings.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not challenging this one. I'm confident that we're going to get it. Oh, can you imagine if they don't get it?
Oh, that'd be great. They'd probably go for it. They're kind of in no man's land.
Are they that deep? I thought they were on midfield here.
They got it at the 44 of Minnesota. If it's like a half yard, they probably go for it. Wilson coming out, I formation. Vikings showing blitz. They're going to take the snap, play action. Wilson has time. He's going to throw a looper, and a nice catch there all the way down to the 28 by Hollister.
Yeah, Hollister having a nice game here in the first half so far. And I guess Pete Carroll said, yeah, he had confidence. I guess when you have Russell Wilson, you really don't need to challenge 3rd and 1 because, I mean, that guy is just – if you like football, there's no way, unless you're a Niner fan, that you can hate on Russell Wilson. Niner fans, I get them hating Russell Wilson. Big rival, hate him, I get that. But if you're just a football fan and it's not a rival, you love Russell Wilson. You have to. The guy's amazing. You know how you feel about Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Russell Wilson.
I
freaking love Russell Wilson.
And here he goes, play action. Wilson steps up in the pocket. Buys time of delay. He's going to run with this. That might be a penalty. We'll see. Picks up 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. He reminds me of a right-handed Steve Young. He's that type of quarterback to me.
Yeah, he is. Good call. Definitely. Not the fastest guy, but definitely can make you pay with his legs and just – again, the baseball background seems to be the best for these quarterbacks. I mean, Pat Mahomes got the freaking cannon. Wilson's got the howitzer out there. It's everybody with these baseball backgrounds. They got arms, man.
Yeah.
Again, Russell Wilson was a pitcher in college, so he's got the arm. Elway's another one.
Yeah, here comes Wilson under center. He's going to turn hand to Penny. Penny's getting work here, and he'll go out of bounds at about the 13. And the Seahawks continue to get a good push up the middle. We got a great game here, Bad Dog.
We do. It's about time. We deserve this, Chris.
Yeah.
We deserve a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, hell of a run off left tackle there, and just watch him steal up the edge. Something we never see with the Giants. And it's just amazing what you see when you watch good teams, how they execute. And then you watch us, and it's like we never execute.
Yeah.
Or we do, and then it's like holding. It comes back. Or we get the huge pass to Slayton, perfect pass. We get offset penalty because we're in an illegal formation. That's the type of crap that happens to us.
Yeah. And Amir wants a touchdown for Carson, so let's do that. Let's get him. Bad Dog, what do you think of the Giants bringing Eli out 17?
He'll be out week 17. Guarantee you he will be out Absolutely, Chip Kelly. He will play at some point. I don't know if he'll start.
Did you read the whole sentence?
Or send off well, he'll get that in the locker room. He will definitely get that in the locker room. That's something that they. I don't know if Aaron Andrews is going to be doing the game, but that'd be a good send off. And you know what? Eli deserves it. I mean, if anybody deserves one of those from her, it's Eli. All the crap he's taken his whole career, the way he's got to sit on the sideline and just in a damn coat, freezing he's freezing his ass over there, watching just a disgusting team. Eli shouldn't even have to be at the stadium. Eli should just be able to say, what the hell with this? I don't even want to be there. He should be able to do that. Eli should say the hell with this. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get a blowy from me. I'm gonna be in the locker room, guys. I'll see you when you get done.
Chip Kelly always makes me laugh. Zach Rosa, what's going on,
Chip
Zach Rosa?
Kelly loves Aaron Andrews.
Yeah, he does. And what's up, MH, man?
There's some good ones out there. The college ones are good. The college one. We got Jamie Erdahl. She's nice. Jenny Taft. She's really good. God, what's the other one? Oh, my favorite, though, and she don't really sideline report anymore, is Melissa Stark. I love Melissa Stark.
Yeah, Melissa Stark. She is a good one. Yeah.
Amazing.
What's up, Lake Nona, man? Thanks for popping into the stream. My man T's in the house. Raymond Sosa says, remember a few months ago when they were saying the Giants were going to trade for... Yeah, we just talked about that earlier. Yeah,
I had videos on that all over the place. I was like, oh! I got really excited for a second.
Eli should start the last two games. I don't think he's going to start the last two games. But
he'll be in the last one at some point.
There was a report that came out today, and what's going on there? Hebrew lettering. Thanks for popping into the stream, my man. There was a report that came out today. When I commentate the blowy, there was a report that came out today, and I didn't get a chance to read it. That Shermer said Eli will be ready for the next game, and some people were taking that as if he was insinuating that Eli could potentially play next game. If the Giants do that, that'd be ridiculous. And I love Eli. You know what? But you got to let Daniel Jones
say this
learn.
right now. That will get you shipped out of town just like it did for Ben McAdoo.
Yeah.
I always felt like Ben McAdoo knew he was on his way out and did that to be a dick. Pat Shermer could do that to be a dick. There's no way you sit Daniel Jones at any point except for Week 17 just to give Eli his send-off. That's it.
There's
no reason to put Eli in there.
And here's Wilson out of the shotgun. He's going to throw to Hollister there on the right side for about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Because Eli hasn't played in 10 weeks. Offensive line is trash. So what's going to happen? He hasn't played in 10 weeks. Nate Solder's going to miss a block. Eli's going to get blindsided and get hurt? No.
Yeah, there's no point.
I don't deserve
I
that.
love Eli, but there's no point in putting him out there. 2nd and 9
He doesn't deserve that, and Jones doesn't deserve that. That'd be the worst thing that the Giants could do.
Yeah.
Is that. Week 17 is a different story.
And
maybe you play Daniel Jones for a quarter, you bring Eli Manning in, have him do his drive, and then you let Tanny finish out the game.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Here comes Wilson out of the shotgun, empty backfield from the 11. He'll take the snap, drops back to pass, scans the field. He's going to roll out of it. Wilson buys time with the legs, throws it, and he almost caught it. I thought he was getting rid of it.
Wow, he should have caught it, Chris. You know what that looked like? And I don't know if any of you guys are old enough to remember this.
The catch.
That was 81 NFC Championship game, Joe Montana to Dwight Clark in the back of the end zone against the Cowboys.
The catch.
That is exactly what that is. He should have had that.
Yeah, he took a shot.
He did. Got up in the head and neck area. I'm surprised he didn't get called. I got a question for you after this play. And not just you, the chat as well. I got a question. See what you guys think about this after this 3rd down and 9 here.
Wilson come out in the show. They're going to call a timeout here. Seahawks
okay. All right, so let me ask you the question now. So, Russell, that wasn't a big hit. Of course, in college, they have the targeting rule.
Right.
You lead with your head, you hit a guy in the head, the targeting, and you're thrown out of the game. Do you think that they should implement that into the NFL? You always talk about how you want to protect these players and you want safety. It's a 15-yard penalty. Maybe it doesn't do it, but maybe targeting and you eject the guy. And again, if you get ejected for targeting, you do it in the 3rd quarter. You don't get to play till the 3rd quarter of the next game. It's not just the rest of the game. It's the whole game.
I don't think it'll ever happen. You want to know why? The players would never agree to that because I don't know if the players union has to, but they lose a game's paycheck for that on something that is kind of up for debate for the referees. Like the referees could be like, what?
But they always review it. They always review targeting, no matter what. No matter if it's called targeting, they always review it. Every time there's targeting call, they review it. Every play.
I don't think it's a horrible idea. I just think because there's money involved for the players, they would never agree to that. And here comes Wilson coming out in the shotgun from the 11. Drops back to pass. Looks right. Comes back center. Buys time. Throws. And nearly picked off. Incomplete.
So they're going to have to settle for 3 here. Minnesota's got time. They got 1 minute, 2, and 3 timeouts. So thinking maybe Seattle should have ran the ball there and, second down. Make Minnesota, chew up some clock or make Minnesota use a timeout. Wilson is a little late delivering that ball because he had Lockett sat down in the zone there and he was open for a split second.
I see Sonor says, let's go, Cannolis, let's go. I think he's adopted a new football team.
Yeah, Chris Sonor, great cook. I don't know whatever happened to that video, but that was one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
Snap good, hold good. He just makes it from 29 yards out.
When that pepper cap came I had tears in my eyes.
Oh my God, that video should have went viral.
I don't laugh at a lot of stuff really hard. It has to be funny, and just him going to put the pepper on it, and that thing coming in his face. I laughed so damn hard at that. I don't laugh at it. Christian, watching Sonor do his. I swear to God, he reminds me of me when I was that age. It's scary. It's scary. He's probably one of my kids too. Why not?
Yeah, that should have went viral. That video, that was great. What's up, entertainer?
Of course, he sticks and then he sticks the plate on the hot friggin' stove and breaks the plate. That's something Sherman would do, Chris.
And what's going on, Gambler? He says that rant today was gold. Yeah,
Gambler. I appreciate that.
I
love the game.
Yeah, Gambler's great. Let's see.
People enjoyed that video today, and again, I think part of it's because I didn't plan on it. Just came out of there. That's his genuine disdain and anger for what the team's been for not just this year, but like we said, 7 years. It's just really bad.
Kick is away. Vikings will let it go into the end zone. They'll start at the 25. 58 seconds to go here until halftime, and then we'll get to talk to you guys for a little bit.
It's can turn around a 2-14 team and be 14-2. We can't turn around anything over here. We haven't won 14 games in 3 freaking years.
Jesus,
the Niners have won as many games this year as we've won in the last 3. Okay? That's all you need to know. That's why you got a rant from me today. That rant should go viral, too. To hell with it.
Hopefully it gets better.
All my rants should go viral. Who we kidding?
Bando Chris,
did credit for any of them, so what the hell's the difference?
Bando Chris, did you guys put... Yes, I did. I don't know about Bando, but I put my Christmas lights up.
I don't put the Christmas lights. Well, I usually wrap them around the thing. I haven't done that. Put the tree up.
Cousins throws over the middle, and incomplete. Was looking for Dalvin Cook, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I don't know if we got so much damn snow. A little difficult to do that now. But Christmas lights, we'll see if I do them. I have the ones that just kind of drape over the hedges. So, I'll throw those out. They usually wrap them around I don't go crazy with the Christmas lights. I just usually wrap them around my rails going up the steps, and then I throw them around all the hedges. That's usually all I do. I don't pin them up to my house or anything. Who's got time for that?
Here's Cousins out of the shotgun. He's going to hand to Cook there. Draw play. Pickup of 9. It'll be a 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
So they got 45 seconds here, Bando. They got 3 timeouts. Do they hurry or try to get 3? Looks like
they're going to hurry up. I mean, I don't think you take the timeout because if you don't get it, Seattle's got time.
And they're going to hand off, and Cook does get the first. You got to call a timeout here, I think. You got a first down.
Yeah, timeout.
And they haven't yet. There it is.
Took a long time. Wasted about 4 seconds.
Yeah, so it took a while there. They did get the first, so they still got plenty of time with 2 timeouts to get.
Yeah, to get field goal range, absolutely. 26 seconds, 3 timeouts. You still work the middle of the field. You can do whatever you want. So, yeah.
The refs missed a call in the 2018. Yes, they did. Swagatron. That's why we have these bad rules.
Arian, who am I taking right now? Saquon or Cook? Well, I mean, to be fair, I'd have to go with Dalvin Cook. I mean, these guys having a MVP caliber season. He's phenomenal.
Scott Tilla says, I usually burn a Christmas tree. There's your lights. Oh, Scott, man. What's going on, Scott, man? How you been, buddy?
Yeah. My buddy used to do that. Boy, they go up fast. Those Christmas trees go up fast. Big flames.
Yeah.
Big flames. My buddy does that. Yeah, he put a bunch of them together, almost burned his house down one time.
Here comes Cousins, shotgun formation from the 35, drops back to pass, throws a bullet, and behind Diggs. He had him at the 45.
I'm surprised Diggs didn't catch it. That's a tough catch, obviously. Cousins needs to do a better job there. I mean, that's a throw you got to hit.
He's got to
wide
catch
open,
that, though. You're right.
But he's got to catch it. And Diggs usually does catch it. I wouldn't be doing that like it's unless he's mad at himself. Camel toe over there behind him, I see.
What's going on, DJB? Thank you for tuning in the stream. Kirk Cousins, thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you. Alex, shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. Cousins drops back. He's going to throw a screen pass to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook's got lead blockers up to the 15. He fumbled the football, and the Vikings fall on top of it, so they get an extra 5 yards. You got to call
timeout.
They're going to rule him down. Why haven't they called the timeout? They're going to let the clock run out.
What are they doing?
No, I think they're going to give him time on the clock here. I looked like they called it earlier, but they got
Dalvin Cook. That's not Cook. That's Latavius Murray. Got injured on that. Must have fallen on the football, I'm guessing.
No, that's Cook.
No. Oh, it is Cook.
Yeah, that's Cook.
Let's see what happened here.
That's a fumble, but no, maybe the knee was down.
And hard to tell what happened there. Shoulder got pinned underneath him, but elf line on the recovery. Elf.
What's up, Slick Smith? Thank you for tuning in the stream.
They did not put time on the clock. Oh, wait.
I think they're gonna. We'll see. I see Gisolo's in here, man. What's going on, Gisolo? I saw that you commented on my video today. You said you were at the Giants game.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go to that. And, hopefully you had a good time anyway, though, man. And thanks for being here, buddy. Detonated.
Yeah, I said that to him. He commented on my video, too. But I remember him telling us he was not going to be able to make the stream because he's going to be at the game.
Yeah.
And Janice Bundy came in and just said, I love you guys. You guys are really hot. You get me all hot and bothered, and you're fantastic commentators. And she also said Ted Bundy was her father. That's why she has such an attitude problem.
And I'll get to that super chat in a second. Here we go. Cousins out of the shotgun throws. He's got Rudolph. Rudolph's going to get out of bounds at the 39, 7 seconds to go. And thank you. And we got time for the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, I think he meant to say, what's up, guys? Great stream so far. Thank you so much, and we got time. And
it's been a great game so far.
Yeah, keep grinding on your channel, buddy. Giants fan over there.
Vikings got time. I mean, they could hit something really quick here. Quick out, get about 5 or 6 more yards. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. We're going to go to his channel right now because some of these guys I don't know have channels.
Yeah, he's up.
Oh, I am subscribed. To him.
Here's Cousins, 7 seconds to go. He's going to throw, and Diggs with a great catch, and they're going to have enough time to call timeout here.
Yep.
1 second down to the 29. They just get it off.
Now I'm going to say this. I don't like what Diggs did there. You stop fighting for yardage.
Yeah,
you catch that ball, you got to know the clock, and you got to get down. He's lucky he got there. As soon as you catch it, bang, go down. Go down. Don't spin. Don't try to get extra yardage. Just go down. Catch it. Go right to the ground.
That's a hell of a catch. And I'm with you. You got to go down in that situation.
Got to go right down.
MYG fan, thanks for the love, man. $5 super chat bends the knees. He says, who would win in a foot race? Bethea, Solder, or James Betcher? My money is none of them. Well, I'll say this. If there was a steak or a ham, Betcher. But
I don't know. Solder could probably eat. It's a big
Solder could definitely. Here's the snap. Here's the hold, and the kick is good. Big field goal before the end of the half. 17-10. And Stephen Lilly, man, thanks again for the love, man. £5 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, oh my God, you make someone get hot and bothered. You make me go blind. My eyes. It hurts so bad. I just listen. He says we got faces for radio, man, dog.
But he's right. But he's a man. He should not like our face.
I think every man has a face for radio.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I do too. I mean, but, Janice Bundy, I mean, she, I can't help what she said.
Did she really say that, or was she? Oh, you were kidding. Was she a troll?
Yeah, I always kid when they troll. Yeah, if you ever hear me talk about how great we are and everything else, yeah.
Yeah. They said Kirk says you like that as they take a 7-point lead at the half. I'll change the quarter, and then we'll talk to you guys for a little bit.
Yes, we will. And what we're going to do at halftime is get this stream over 200 likes. We need 46, and we have 250 people in here. So let's go.
Thank you guys,
Sarah. We do appreciate that.
Oh, Sarah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
She's a female though. That's
yeah, that's bad. Listen, I'm I don't mind when men say it. You know, I'm not looking forward to it. I'd much rather a woman say it. Chandra, thank you for tuning in the stream, my man. Thank you for being here. Kevin Cronin in the chat. He says, who has to lose besides the Cowboys for the Eagles to make just the Cowboys? I mean, you guys are well ahead of both the
Eagles
Giants and the
can't
Redskins.
make the playoffs any other way.
Yeah. Chris looks like a poor man's Tom Cruise. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, looking like anything like Tom Cruise, that's a good thing. So I appreciate that.
I remember when I was young, I had that appearance because I had all my hair, and I used to wear the old Top Gun aviator sunglasses. I actually remember one of my mother's friends saying that I resembled a young Tom Cruise. I don't know what the hell happened as I got older. Sometimes God just isn't kind to us. Although I have aged well, let's face it. I mean, you know, you can look at me when I'm 23. You can look at me when I'm 43. The only difference is I'm starting to lose my hair, and that's the difference. And the rest of it looks exactly the same. Yeah, except for my body's better at 43 than it was at 23.
That's because he's hitting the weights. And what was I going to say? I forgot what I'm horrible at multitasking.
It was just something about Tom Cruise.
Oh, they're coming out with a new Top Gun.
Maverick.
Yeah, they're coming out with a new one. That's going to be, I think, this year or next year. I saw. So now that he's 60, they figure they'll make another one because they can't come up with new ideas. Oh, Stephen Lloyd, thanks, man, again. The 5 pound super chat you can remember. I think Sarah banged her head today, or was advised by Pat Sherman. Oh, Stephen Lilly. Stephen Lilly with the face for radio. So, you son of a bitch.
I love Stephen, man.
You son of a bitch.
Cracks me the hell up.
And Janice Bundy's
thank you, Sabrina. We appreciate that. So, see, she also agrees with Sarah. So, there you go. It's all a matter of taste, Stephen. You know, what can I tell you? It's all a matter of taste. Different strokes for different folks, my man.
And I don't really have a tan. It's just a different camera. It makes me look darker than the other one. So.
Nah, I don't need a hair transplant. I'm fine with what it is. I actually need a haircut. Right now, my sideburns are dark, but I'm fine with it, man. Listen, I'm not one of those freaking egotistical people like, oh God, I'm losing my hair. I'm gonna put plugs in it like Joe Buck. Yeah. Joe Buck, he still looks like a damn doofus. So it really don't matter if he's got hair or not. He'd look better bald, honestly.
Yeah, he probably would. At least you aren't Bengals fan. No, we're not. Thankfully, we are not Bengals fan.
I'm ghostly tonight.
Oh, are you?
And I am. I can see it over there. I am ghostly.
Are you ghostly? I'm looking here.
I am ghostly.
You are. Oh, I can see the field a little bit through you. Yeah, you're a little ghostly. He's a little ghostly. He's a little ghostly. It's all right. He's all right.
I'm going to come haunt all you people that insult me.
Don't put Sam Darnold on the stream because he'll get scared.
Oh, Janice Bundy's back, and she's LOLing. See, I told you.
Who do we got our money on?
Sometimes you can turn those trolls right around, and they end up saying, you know what, these guys are okay.
Yeah, so thank you for popping back in. Janice, appreciate that. And Chase Young will turn our franchise. We hope so. We certainly hope so. HTH is in the house, by the way. And go on over to Hot Take Hockey and subscribe to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're white as Antarctica, Cornelius says.
Yes. What part? Vostok? McMurdo Station?
You know parts of Antarctica?
Yes, I listen. I had a guy come in because I look at all like the coldest places on Earth. I don't know why. I just always do.
Is that a hobby of yours?
It is. Myakon in Siberia is the coldest inhabited place on Earth. It's got down to -88, and people live there.
How do you?
But the funny thing is, their summers are in the middle 70s. It is an incredible thing. That and Verkhoyansk in Siberia. So that Yukon crossing in Canada. But so I studied this. I had a guy come into the stream when I was doing a Laker game, and he said, "I got to be your only viewer from Greenland." I said, "Where?" I said, "So what part of Greenland? You from Nuuk?" And he goes, "How the hell you know where I'm from?" I said, "See, I know some stuff. No one knows Nuuk is in Greenland, but I do. I pay attention to that crap."
Well, there you go. There you go. Bad Dog and the Entertainer. That's our name. No, my name's Chris, Janice. My
name is Kevin. It's $86.52. I don't know who put in 135 to 93 before the game started. That is going to be really close.
What's the score?
It is $86-$52. And remember, somebody put 135 to 93, and I said, "Is that really?"
That might be the score. Might be the score.
I do Greenland. I said that's what I said. I said, "Are you from one of the stations up there? You're from Alert? Are you from Eureka? You know what part is it?" I know stupid things like that. How can I tell?
Sonor says he lives in Nuke. And TWB says, who you got money on? Well,
he lives on Mars.
Bad Dog picked the Seahawks. I picked the Vikings before the game started. Yeah, Senor lives on Jupiter, I think. He probably lives on
He does.
He's an alien. He's an alien.
Yes. Daniel Jones or Kerry Collins. Give me Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones doesn't drink, so
I hope Daniel Jones is better than Kerry Collins. Right now, obviously, Kerry Collins is more accomplished.
Bobby Chulo Chad. So yes. The worst thing about Saturday is this. The biggest championship game of the day for me is noon, and I'm not going to be home. I have to do family stuff. It should not take long. If I can get to the second half, I will. Baylor, Oklahoma plays at noon. I'm really agitated. I can't watch that. I have to tape it. But definitely SEC and Big Ten championship, I'm going to do. That's Georgia, LSU. There's no way I'm not streaming Georgia, LSU. And then, of course, Wisconsin, Penn State. Or Wisconsin, Ohio State. I might not do that. Ohio State's going to wreck them. They beat them 38-7 the last time they played them. Ain't going to be much different this time. But that LSU Georgia game, no way I'm not doing that. I can't wait to watch that game. And of course, if the Sooners win, I need LSU to win. And then of course, I need Oregon to win later in the night. Actually, I don't know when they play. Maybe I'll do that. I might skip if we'll do this. If Oklahoma, I'm doing the SEC championship no matter what. If Oklahoma wins and LSU wins, then I'll look when that Pac-12 championship game is because I need Oregon to beat Utah because if that happens, if all those things happen, Oklahoma's in the playoffs and we're going to get absolutely smashed by Ohio State.
So that's your consolation prize.
Yeah, so
getting destroyed. Yeah.
If we do have a chance, if it comes down to Oklahoma getting into the playoffs for that Oregon-Utah game, I'll do that game. I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, guys.
It's Friday. Okay, thank you, ex-Antonio. Did not know that. So it might not even matter. So if Utah wins, it's Saturday won't even matter to me.
That's a good point. Hopefully they lose. It makes it more exciting for you.
Yeah, oh, come on, Herbert. Let's go.
KP says, does Carson Wentz suck? I think suck's a strong word. He's definitely been disappointing. Yeah. For sure. What's up, guys?
I am a spy. Yes, I am. I know a lot of stuff about a lot of people. I am a spy.
And that is a mini me in the middle right there. Yep. Hey, buddy. Hey,
the 12th man.
Right there.
UK, Guyana, and SA. Now, I don't do those because they're not cold. I do work for NASA, Jason. Yes.
Yeah.
Ask Philly 500.
Yeah.
I'm going to get him on my channel probably Saturday. That's got to happen. Got to do Philly 500. This week, got to get Philly 500. The EDP thing obviously ain't going to happen, unfortunately. I knew that was going to be a tough one to get, but.
Score prediction for us versus Eagles. I really hope the Giants win. But I'm going to be honest. That game's in Philly, right?
Yeah, 34-17 at Philly.
That's about what I would say. I would say about 10 to 17 points we're going to lose by. Double digits. Something like 27.
We'll be in there for a quarter. It'll be like 7-7. And then we'll turn it over a couple of times. And the Eagles will, throw the ball. Carson Wentz will. All the Eagle fans will come back to how great Carson Wentz is when he throws for 343 and 3 touchdowns. Oh, he's back. Yeah, like Dak is back when he plays against the worst teams in the freaking league, too, and they can't beat anyone with a 500 record.
Yeah, we'll see. I think that I'll say this. I think the Giants are going to play close in one of the two Eagles games. I think they'll have a legitimate chance.
The last one.
Yeah, I think they'll have a legitimate chance late in the game in one of those two games to win.
Yep.
3 players you guys would add in the draft/free agency to make the biggest impact. Well, obviously Chase Young is going to be one of the answers.
Yeah, he is one of them.
Andrew Thomas would be another. I mean, you're not going to get both of them, but
Schobert from Cleveland.
Schobert would be a nice add.
We need him. We need linebackers. Bad.
Yeah, we need a Mike in the middle for sure. We've needed one since Antonio Pierce.
Like I said in my Eli Apple rant video, we need linebackers like an Effer.
Yeah,
I can't get it back in 2016.
Yeah, we do. Who's going to win, Pats versus Chiefs? I'm not sure. That game's in New England, I think. But the way New England looked last week, they have not looked good the last couple of weeks. They've been getting exposed. You know what? I might pick the Chiefs in that game.
You know what? I might pick the Chiefs. I never pick against the Patriots.
Yeah.
I might take the Chiefs in that game.
Yeah, I might take the Chiefs.
The Patriots do this every year, though. They're winning the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now. Every year, they start off good. Then they have a stretch where they They look shaky for like 3 or 4 games. I was like, oh, it's over. Oh, Brady's done. Oh, it's over. It's finally over. It's done. And then, bang, they just take off and beat everybody.
Let me give you a hypothetical. Let's say the Patriots lose that game.
Yep.
Can the Bills win the AFC East? They play the Patriots, though.
They could. The Patriots lost to who? The Ravens and the Texans? Who'd the Bills lose
Bills
to?
lost to the Patriots already. But if they beat them the second time...
But who else did they lose to?
I'm
trying to think of their division record.
They lost to... I can't remember. Yeah. The Eagles, I think. I think they lost to the Eagles.
They lost to the Eagles.
I can't remember the other one.
They lost to the Patriots.
They haven't lost in division other than that, I don't think. I think they've beaten the Jets and Dolphins the times they've played them.
Okay, and the Patriots haven't lost at all. So it would come down to conference record, in which the Patriots have lost. There would have been 3 conference losses, because it'd be the Bills, the Texans, and the Ravens.
And the Chiefs in that hypothetical.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, no, like the Patriots are 10-2, Bills are 9-3. I'm saying if they even beat the Bills can definitely win it then, because if they beat the Patriots, they're a game better.
Right.
I'm saying if they end up tied.
Right.
I still think the Bills would win the tiebreaker, because the Bills lost to the Cowboys or the Eagles and Patriots, and then I don't know who their third team is, but they would have lost one less in the conference.
Right. The Bills got a legitimate shot to win the AFC.
I tell you what, I was really, really, really impressed with Josh Allen on Thanksgiving.
Josh Allen,
he impressed me. I've been hard on Josh Allen. He impressed me in that game a lot. He impressed me a lot. He looked good in that game. I was really impressed with his movement in the pocket, the ability to escape. I mean, we all know he's got just a freaking cannon for an arm. I was really impressed with his throws on the run, and he impressed me.
He's taking a huge step forward this year. And if he could even become an above-average quarterback, the Bills got a really bright future with that defense.
Yep. He impressed me. That's what I'm hoping for, though, for Daniel Jones. I mean, Josh Allen looked lost last year. He's terrible last year. And look at the improvement this year.
Look at Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, right. Lamar Jackson's another one. I was really wrong on him. But, yeah, those two guys. Now, of course, their teams are a lot better than the Giants, but they took enormous steps forward. If Jones takes an enormous step forward, he's going to be one of the top 10 quarterback in the league. All he's got to do is cut down the damn turnovers.
And the Bills also didn't have that good of a team last year. They added a lot in free agency. They beefed up that offensive line. They brought in 6 new offensive linemen. And now they're one of the best teams. Now, granted, they had a good defense. So let's be fair. They were leaps and bounds ahead of the Giants there. They had a top 5 defense the year before. And they probably have the best defense in football this year. Vikings are going to start at their own 25. Kicks goes out of the end zone. You want the Pats, get Tua in the draft, rest him for a year, and Big Bill carry on to winning Super Bowls. I could definitely see that, Stephen Lilly. The mocks that I've seen, actually, I've seen Tua going to mid-first round. I've seen a lot of. We'll see if he comes out, with the injury.
Would it be a good move? He's not going to last in the NFL. The guy's beat up way too much, and it has nothing to do with his hip injury. He was always in that damn 10. I say it all the time. I watch a lot of SEC football. I watch a lot of Big 12 football. People always said he's a camper, not a quarterback, because he's always in that damn 10.
Cousins, play action pass, rolling, strolling, buys time, and he's going to check it down there for about 2 to Conklin, 2nd and 8.
I did see someone say who's better, Wilson or Cousins. That's not close. Russell Wilson's way better than Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
It's not close.
And they're both, to me, they're number 2.
Bills lost to the Browns. Thank you, Brady Howard.
Yeah, to me, they're number 2 and 3 in the MVP race this year. I think Cousins having a terrific year. I'd have Wilson 2, Jackson 1. But, yeah, Wilson's leaps and bounds above Cousins.
The hell
Look at this formation, by the way. I've never seen this. Oh, they moved him out. Never mind.
How the hell did the Browns beat the Ravens and Bills? How does that happen?
That's weird. And up the middle there.
Oh, man.
And Cook will trip over his own feet, it looks like. Picks up a yard.
Yeah, it was a nice tackle by the 27-yard line. Really good job, man. Tackling without an interception. Wow.
Who do we get for the Eli Apple? We got a draft pick in the Eli Apple trade. I think it was a 3rd or a 4th.
It was a 4th.
Yeah, I think it was a 4th. Kyle Petrano says, do you think...
So that was Julian Love?
Yeah, I guess it turned out. No, I don't know if it was... It might be this year's draft. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Ligma says he bet $700 on Georgia. How can somebody underage bet? I'm just curious.
Cousins coming out in the shotgun, empty backfield, and I do have a Discord. Somebody asked that. Drops back to pass. Yeah, and that could be a fumble. Looked like he was coming forward, but they ruled a fumble for now. The Vikings fall on top of it at the 7. They'll review this. Well, it's not a turnover.
No, they don't review it because it's not a turnover.
Right. So it's going to be fourth down. Point. It's fourth down regardless. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
You lose 10 yards, you're gonna punt either way.
And I think it's a fumble anyway. I think he did hit it before the arm came forward.
Yeah, hard to tell from that angle. This will be a really good angle here.
It's close.
That's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and seeing it that way, that was an incomplete pass.
But there's just, honestly, that's so blatant. You could redo that. You lose nothing.
10 yards is a lot. It makes sense because you kind of pin back here.
Of course, if you missed your second challenge, you had challenges. Right. So that's why the Pete Carroll challenge was stupid. In the first quarter, and again, this really wouldn't be if that was second down.
Second down, you got to challenge it.
But that's without a doubt that's an incomplete pass, and I don't understand how the officials don't see that. That's blatant. Arm coming forward, ball still in his hand. I don't understand how they call that a fumble.
Oh, the ruling on the field was a fumble.
Yeah. They did challenge it. They did challenge it, so they're gonna.
Yeah, they are gonna challenge it. I need Russ to go off, please. Well, Chizola, hopefully you get your fantasy win this week. I always root for you, man.
My man John Letourneau says he can't wait for my videos. He just wants me to tear the Eagles up. You know what? The Eagle fans are so pissed off right now. They're looking forward to me drilling them. They're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Stephen Lee says, okay, guys, I can't take any more craziness. I need some sleep 3 a.m. here. Great evening. Catch you next Monday when we get Shermer's nurse to kick some Eagles. All right. Stephen Lilly, man, thanks for the love, man. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, have a great night, Steven. You're the man, buddy.
What's up, Noah Kale? How the hell did my Eagles beat the Packers and Bills? That's a great question. I was shocked that when the Eagles won that game. It was Thursday night. They go into Green Bay. When Green Bay was undefeated, I think, and they beat them. I was shocked at that one.
Do I think Justin Fields will be an NFL quarterback? Yeah, someone will take Justin Fields. He won't be a good NFL quarterback, just like Jalen Hurts from Oklahoma. Someone will take him, too. He's not an NFL quarterback. They'll take them, but they're not NFL quarterbacks. Herbert is an NFL quarterback. Joe Burrow is an NFL quarterback. Those are your quarterbacks. You told your cousin to bet it for you. I got you, Ligma. I got you.
Schlick Smith says, are we worried that Daniel Jones could become the next Jameis Winston? If it's happening next year, I'll be worried. First year, I'm not going to get worried about it.
Yeah, Jameis Winston's been in the league, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
Different story.
Next year, I'll get worried. Second year, I'll get worried.
He turned it over a lot of Duke. I mean, he threw 29 interceptions in 36 games at Duke. He also lost 13 fumbles. It's nothing new.
So the call was reversed. So the Vikings used their first challenge, but I think it was a good challenge because you gained about 15 yards because it was initially called a fumble, and you gained some field position. You know what
sucks at that point? You kind of wish Seattle recovered it because then you wouldn't have to waste the challenge. They review all turnovers.
That's a great point. I didn't even think about that. That's a great point. 13-28 to go here in the
third obviously quarter. You can't as a defense or as an offensive lineman, you can't allow that play to go on. It's, it's forward because you never.
Yeah. And here we go. Vikings set to punt it away. Seahawks look like they're coming with an all-out block here. They just motion the guy in towards the line of scrimmage. And now they bring another guy back in coverage. Punt is away.
The guy is late there on the gunner. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
And they'll start at their own 29 on the fair catch. Here comes Russell Wilson coming out for his first drive of the second half.
Daniel Jones never ate crab legs. Me neither.
What's going on, Putin? Thanks for popping in, man. Have a great night, guys. Can't wait. You too, John, man. Thanks for being in the stream, buddy.
Brock says, if you guys beat us, don't bust them. Oh, Brock, if the Giants beat the Eagles in Philly, the rest of the year, you guys are done. I've got years of pent-up frustration to go off on the Eagles. I'm going to go off on them a little bit this week anyway because that's what I do, and they deserve it. But, and they'll get mad at me, and that's fine. It's really going to be, I forgot who put it up there. It's like John said, it's going to be an I Told You So video because that's what it is. I wasn't even talking trash to them. I was talking truth. They don't want to hear it. They're delusional. 23-0, Chris. 13-3, Jordan Howard, top 5 running back. Darren Sproles, Hall of Fame. Is Darren Sproles taking a snap for the Eagles?
I think he's hurt, but even if even if he wasn't, he wouldn't be taking many snaps.
Yeah, Hall of Famer, top 5s, Howard, Alshon Jeffrey, top 5 receiver.
That's all we heard. That's all we heard all offseason.
Defense is unstoppable. Best team since it's better than the Super Bowl team.
What was another thing that the artist known as, shall remain unnamed right now, he said Zach Ertz was the best non-offensive quarterback in the division. He said that. He said that Zach Ertz, if you take quarterbacks out of it, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends, was the best skill position player in the NFC East.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of drugs they got in Philly. They're high on something.
Yeah, that was said. That was said by an Eagles YouTuber.
Ligma, no. I do not eat rare filet mignon. I want my steak cooked. I will eat filet mignon. That's the only steak I will eat medium rare, but not rare. No, I want it medium rare. It's got to be warm, but I can eat it medium rare. The rest of my steak has to be medium, but I know I can't eat steak rare. I can't do it. Can't do it. Wish I had 5% the energy, bad dog. Cornelius G, you ever hear me call a Laker game? That's all people talk about is my ridiculous energy. Work out and eat healthy. You will have a ton of energy. I guarantee. I'm in my middle 40s, and I have this. Imagine how I was when I was in my middle 20s. Yeah.
1st and 10 coming up. What's going on? Yeah, we got a mini Tana in the stream tonight. He's hanging out in the crowd. I'm the 12th man tonight. 12th man for the Seahawks. Here we go. Wilson coming out under center from the 29. He's got Carson in the backfield. 13.
Yeah, 20. See, Schlick Smith says medium's perfect cook. Exactly. He knows.
Who's going to win the game? Brown says from the UK. Carson along the right side there. He's going to pick up 3. I had the Vikings at the start. I'm sticking with it. Bando, you had the Seahawks at the start. Are you sticking with it?
I'm sticking with it. Seahawks score 2 touchdowns. Minnesota scores none. 24-17, just like I called.
There you go.
And you, I forgot what the hell the girl's name is on. I don't even know she's hot, but she says Cynthia, whatever her last name is, always says 24-23. I was like, when you said that at first, I'm like, was he watching Cynthia? Because I'm sure she predicted 24-23 somewhere. She predicts that for like.
That's 6 right. I did say 24, and that's doable. It could happen. Here we go. Wilson's going to turn. He's going to hand, and Carson up the middle for a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 1. No, they're going to give him the first, I think.
Yeah, I think he got that. I think that's a good spot. Maybe Pete Carroll will challenge another one.
Yeah, 1st and 10.
I gotta hit the gym harder. I gotta get arms like Chris Carson. Look at this freaking guy. Jesus, God Almighty! I'll tell you, man. I don't know if have you gone to any training camp stuff down there?
Where?
In New York.
Oh yeah, I went to training camp 2 years ago for the Giants.
Okay, the size of these guys in person is stupid.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
So stupid how big they are. You can see they're big on TV, but it's relative because they're all big. Next to human beings, regular human beings, they're not human.
Oh, they look like superheroes. Wilson, shotgun formation, play action pass, scans the field, throws it deep down the field, and nearly picked off.
God, he overthrew him. He had him, but again, that's a too deep coverage right there. And Russ Wilson tried to fit in. That's a tough window to fit that in. Even the best quarterbacks have a hard time. He would have had to throw that perfectly to get that there. You got about 6 inches to get that in there with the safety over the top.
Yeah.
And Lockett, that's a great job by Smith, too, to not run into Lockett and not get the 15-yard penalty for hitting the defenseless receiver. Smith's had a really good game out there.
That's actually Harris.
Or Harris, rather.
Yeah. Here we go. Shotgun formation here for Russell Wilson. And looks like there was movement. Drops back to pass, throws. And that's caught there by, that's the same guy, Hollister, for 9 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, Harris Smith's 22.
Yeah.
3rd and 1. But they got a hell of a secondary. I mean, Minnesota's talent is ridiculous. Their entire roster.
It is very good. It's really freaking good. Is Thielen playing tonight? I haven't called his name at all tonight.
I have not. If he is, he has not made a catch.
Yeah, we have not called Adam Thielen's name all night tonight.
Yeah, Diggs has a few catches, but Thielen's not been involved. Wilson coming out in the shotgun from the 48, 3rd and 1. Takes the snap, 3-step drop, looks left, throws left, caught, and that's Metcalf. And Metcalf will get the first for about 8 yards.
Little hip toss right there by Xavier Rhodes, and first down. I mean, they converted the first down. I hate the passing on 3rd and 1, man. I'm just such a throwback old school guy. You got to run on 3rd down.
I'm with you. 3rd and 1, run the football.
Once in a great while, throwing it, mixing a play action pass, especially with Russell Wilson. I get that, but just to have him to have a 5-7 step drop on 3rd and 1, I hate that.
I'm with you. Yeah, you got to run the football, and they have one of the best running attacks in football. You got
to
use it. Here comes Wilson. He's gonna turn to Carson in the backfield. Carson's got nowhere to go. He does a good job of only losing 2. Could have and a bad flag.
I was gonna say maybe that's why they didn't run on 3rd and 1.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness as he throws Carson out of bounds.
Yeah, I was just talking about how Harrison didn't do that to Lockett. And said he got Xavier Rhodes whipping him down. And, yeah, it's just uncalled for. I mean, a lot of times on the sideline, I'm always like, come on, man, what can he do? But right there, he does not need to throw him down. That's just extra, and that's just a bad penalty. It's just plain and simple, bad penalty by Xavier Rhodes.
You got to be smarter than that.
We got 300 people in here. Thank you so much for being here. We have 182 likes. What the hell's up with that?
Let's go. Let's get those likes up. Don't forget to go into the description. Give me a shout out. Say Alfredo. Alfredo, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Go into the description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. We work together all the time. Thank you guys for being here. And they're showing Xavier Rhodes there. 10 defensive penalties, including decline this year. That's a lot. For a corner.
Pass interference penalties. For a good corner.
Yeah. Wilson coming out under center from the Vikings 30.
How does he have more pass interference penalties than every guy in the Giants?
Hands to Carson. Carson's got a big hole at the 20, the 10, all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tackle down by Wilson, 25-yard scamper.
A massive hole just ripped open the Vikings defense like a can opener. And Carson busted through for a big gain. I could have ran through that hole, Chris.
I don't know if Amir's still in here. He said he had Carson, so I know the sports critic's happy about that. But yeah,
that hole off guard there. My God. And you could have drove a truck through it.
That is a huge hole. My God. Look at them. Look at the gap.
Chislow says he doesn't want Chris Carson to get another touchdown.
Oh, God, I don't know what to root for now. I don't know. I love Chislow. I don't know what to root for here. This is why fantasy football's tough, man, dog. Here's Wilson, shotgun. He's going to hand the Penny up the middle, picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1.
Well, let's see if they throw the quick slant or if they decide to run. On 2nd and goal from the half-yard line.
Let's see what we got here. I need Russ to get a touchdown. Oh, that's right. You got Wilson. Well, what if Russell Wilson threw it to Chris Carson and everybody's happy?
It's true, but Carson will get the extra point. I know usually a quarterback gets 4 points, running back gets 6.
Right. They'll break the huddle here.
Since Chislow's here, we're going to root for Russell to run it in. Because that way he gets extra points.
And Wilson's got it, and he's going to pitch it to the left, and he's in. Touchdown, that's Penny. So it doesn't hurt you. But touchdown. Didn't help you. Touchdown, Penny. And we got a tie game here if they make the extra point.
Offsetting penalties, if you will.
Yeah, I know the Knicks are getting destroyed.
What do you do? Look at people's chat, or you just going to sit there? What are you talking about? I don't call the play-by-play, Janice. I don't do the play-by-play. I do color analyst. So that's why when he calls a play-by-play, I talk about the play after it's done. You'll learn. It's okay. I don't have my telestrator to circle everything, but we don't have the game up either. That'd be hard.
I love the people that get mad at you when you got 300 people in the chat that miss their comments.
Well, no, she asked me why I don't say anything.
Oh.
But I've been talking. I just don't call the play-by-play.
He's the color guy. Both guys can't do the play-by-play. That's right. 17 apiece, and I'm going to let Bad Dog talk a little more. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I'm going to put Chris in the bathroom for a second. Booger McFarlane. I'm going to tell you something, Chris Stops. The Monday Night Crew on ESPN is the worst by far announced team in professional sports. I didn't even listen to these guys call play-by-play. I just listened to their intro, and I'm like, I would turn it off anyway. Impossible. So Doug Peterson's play calling is terrible this year. Doug Peterson's play calling's always been bad, Brock, but the Eagles have persevered regardless. He's not a good play caller, in my opinion. Say this: entertainer entertains for entertaining entertainment being entertained. There you go, MH. Listen, you know what? I'm you know me, MH. I can spit bars, so that's not a problem for me to say that. Entertainer entertains for entertaining entertainment being entertained. I can do that easy. There you go, New Jersey Jake. Exactly. Tana's Bob Papa, and I'm Carl Banks. Or he's Pat Summerall and I'm John Madden, if you will. But it is what it is. Do Eagles need to rebuild? Eagles can't rebuild. Eagles are saddled with terrible, terrible contracts that are backloaded, and they're not going to have cap space or draft picks to rebuild. The Eagles can't rebuild. The Eagles are stuck with what they're stuck with, which is why I made the video at the beginning of the year letting them know that, and they didn't want to hear it. So it is what it is.
Yeah, Eagle. I came in mid-conversation, but yeah, the Eagles are going to have a tough time rebuilding. They kind of have the team they have now, much like the Cowboys do. Cowboys, like you said, have cap space, but they're going to have to use it if they plan on keeping Dak. And
somebody said you were Bob Papa. I was Carl Banks, and then Marjorie said Carl Banks is too calm. Yeah, I don't know who I am. Uncle Lou had a good one for me when he was talking about my basketball streams, and I was on a show Wednesday. He said I'm like a modern day Dick Vitale. That's a good comparison.
I can see that.
Vitale has a just ridiculous amount of energy.
Yeah,
and he said you got all these different things.
And Dickie V doesn't have hair.
That's right. And Dickie V was on Rover Sports.
He was. Remember that? Yes. It's a diaper dandy, baby. Yeah. Chris looks like he enjoyed. Actually, I don't. I'm from New York. You know I don't like Papa John's. You know I don't like Domino's or Pizza Hut. That's an insult.
Yep.
Are you guys going to respond the people like ugly people comment about you and make some people good with them to be noticed just to let you know? Hint, hint, wink.
Don't know what that means. Sorry. I don't understand what that means. I am more Mad Dog. Yes, that's true, Mark. Yeah, I am. I always say that. I grew up on Mike and the Mad Dog. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a combination of Mike and the Mad Dog. I really am. I think I'm a combination of both of them.
And the Vikings get it out to the 21. They'll start there. Yeah, I'm still trying to comprehend what that meant, Bad Dog.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you have any ideas?
I don't.
Was that English?
It was. It just wasn't formulated in a very good sentence there.
9 minutes to go here in the ball game.
But yeah, you know me, I rant like both of them. I'm stubborn. Well, no, I shouldn't say. I'm not stubborn like Francesa. When I'm wrong, I can admit I'm wrong. He can't. But that's really what it is. I think I just rant like a combination of Francesa and Mad Dog. It's really what it is.
All right, here we go. And they're coming out at the 22-yard line. Cousins taps his center on the ass. He's going to move a man in motion left to right, and he'll take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand fumbles the football, and the Seahawks grab it.
Wow, what an enormous turnover. And that's something that plagued Dalvin Cook early in his career was the fumbles. Now they're all going to have to run to the end zone and take a team picture, and the crowd is going crazy. Got to run all the way down to the other end. He bowls the ball, and they're all going to go and take a team picture. While they're doing that, Chris, why don't we pose?
Wait, which way are you? Yeah. Take your pictures, guys.
There you go. Got it? Okay.
All right. So they pick up the fumble there, and they'll have it at the 25-yard line. A big fumble there by Dalvin Cook.
Yep. Why not? There you go. That's an enormous. So Seattle just scored a touchdown, got all the momentum, and they turn right around and give it right back already in field goal position, and somebody's down on the ground for Minnesota.
What's up, cool guy? What's up, Coffee Dragon? Thank you guys for tuning in the stream.
Coffee Dragon. I feel you on that one.
Yeah, Coffee Dragon, huh?
I am addicted to coffee. Oh, man. I need that every damn morning. Except for in the summer. We started off, get up about 8:30. We started off with a cold Corona. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And Michael, I know, there's a mini-me there. I'm the 12th man tonight in the crowd.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Go to the bathroom. He's going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to hang out with little Chris. So, come on. Yes, let's throw Gisolo a touchdown, please. One of my best subs, man. Thank you for being here. What's going on, Damien? Thanks for popping into the stream. Thank you to everybody for being here. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. Enjoying a great game here tonight. Been the best primetime game I've called in, I don't know, a couple of months. It's been a hell of a game, so thank you guys for being here. And don't forget to subscribe to Bad Dog. Link in the description below. You want there's the golf clap. Don't forget, there's the golf clap. Are y'all really next to... Yes, Kristaps, we are. We are. We're actually in the stadium in Seattle. They gave us... these people, I mean, they are very still. They don't move much, But, we're actually in the stadium calling the game. And a bunch of good-looking people in the crowd tonight, though. But, yes, we are next to each other. Chris, can you flick little Chris? Wait. There we go. There you go. What's going on, Afghanistan? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man.
Thank God we're at the game, or thank God we're at the stadium, and we can use the press box bathroom, so we don't have to wait in line.
Yeah.
Thank God. What do you think of Adam Thielen, Coffee Dragon? Is he playing? We have not called his name one time tonight. I think he's one of the best receivers in the league, but I have not heard his name the whole time. I always wash my hands, Angel. Always.
Haven't heard his name at all. What's going on, Meat Man? Thanks for popping in the stream, my man. Slick Mitt says, if you and Bad Dog start a podcast, I'd sub. Well, Slick, you mean a separate channel, you mean? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I would hope a lot of you guys would sub. Oh, Gizola, man, thanks for the love, man. $5 super chat. Bends the knees. I feel like all the other rookie quarterbacks get excuses for bad games, but Daniel Jones gets hate because they expect him to have a Pat Mahomes type season.
I don't hate on him.
Yeah, when he plays bad, I'm gonna call him out for it. But he's a rookie. I'm also gonna tell you he's a rookie. He's gonna go through growing pains.
He's injured.
What happened?
Thank you. Thielen's inactive tonight.
Oh, Thielen's injured. But yeah, being in New York and being the fact that he was the 6th pick and it was a shocker certainly puts added pressure on him for sure.
And Cook just limped off the field, or went back to the locker room with a shoulder injury, it looked like.
And Wilson's going to pitch it to Carson, picks up the race. Wow, Cook's hurt too?
Yep, Cook was just going back to the locker room. Again, remember he hurt his shoulder earlier in the game. He landed on the football.
And is that Diggs hurt too?
Wow. And here's... his shoulder was hurting him earlier when he landed funny, and they thought maybe he fumbled the ball then, and he was down. But there goes Cook, and no Thielen, no Cook, and no Diggs. Well, Diggs looks like he's okay, working out over there on the sideline. But man, you lose those guys against Seattle, you're in trouble.
Yeah, on the road nonetheless. Here comes Wilson coming out under center from the 24, 2nd and 8. Play action pass. Looks, Cooks, throws. He'll check it down to Carson. Carson turns the edge. He'll pick up 7. It'll be a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 at the 17.
That's a good job by Carson there, because it looked like the Vikings kind of had that sniffed out, but he just was patient with the blocks and got as much as he could. 3rd down and short.
Let's see. Loud says, I watched your stream last night and I liked it so much I had to come tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you for, or maybe it was whoever it was. Thank you for coming back and going to the description. We work together all the time, going over to the Bad Dogs. And thank you for being here. I do appreciate it.
Somebody mentioned we kind of do a podcast. I mean, it's Wednesday night.
Yeah, the Talking Giants. Yeah,
we're just, you can see our face. And I know you're all happy about that.
And here come the Seahawks up the middle there for about 3. Well, as Stephen Lilly always says, we got faces for radio.
Yes, we do. Yeah. And he's not in here, but I was directed at him, obviously.
7:09 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 1st and 10.
You know how people turn the sound off of the TV? They listen to us. Stephen Lilly shuts the video off and listens to us. Like he just shuts the video. He minimizes the screen.
He's got like a cover on the screen.
So he listens to it in his earphones.
Yeah. So he doesn't have to watch us.
Right.
Diggs is coming back. Yeah, it looks like Diggs is coming back. Thank you. I don't have cable. I appreciate you for being
here. Bada booming. I haven't seen Bada Boom in a while. Bada boom.
Bada boom. 1st and 10 here at the 14. Wilson under center. Play action. He's going to roll out, buys time, throws over the middle, pickup of 3. Hollister's been involved a lot. That's a 2nd and 7. That
was dangerous there. I don't know what that's all about, but it does work. Hollister says, all right, I got you. And Russell Wilson says, I'm going to put my mouthpiece in the top of my helmet and call this next play.
And they'll huddle up. And I appreciate that, Angel Lopez, as Chris and the Bad Dog are entertaining.
Thank you.
You all should try professional. I would love to eventually go professional. That'd be incredible. And we got time.
Yeah. Thank you, Kale. It says you guys have good chemistry together. Very interesting to watch. Do appreciate that.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much, Dominic Corey. Says, hey, Dad. Hey there, son. How you been? Shotgun formation. Wilson takes the snap. Looks, Cooks, throws over the middle. Nobody home. 3rd and 7.
Mike Marina just subbed.
Oh, Mike, man. I really appreciate it. I've never seen Mike in my streams before. Have you?
Oh, no.
So go over in the description. It's up to Bad Dog.
He came over with a wrench. I don't even know how the hell.
He got a wrench. He just subbed and he got a wrench at the same time.
I'm thinking about subbing to the entertainer myself.
What's going on? What's going on, Lethal, man? There's your shout out. Thanks for popping into the stream. Team, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. 3rd and 7 coming up. 5 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Great game.
You guys have better chemistry than the Giants O-line. That could mean we have no chemistry at all. Wilson coming out in the shotgun.
Ooh.
He's going to motion lock it to the right. Wilson takes the snap, drops back to pass. They come with a 4-man blitz. Wilson drops, pops, throws, corner, incomplete.
Yep. Good defense by the Vikings there. Great job by Russell Wilson to elude the rush. And a good job by the Vikings to hold them to a field goal attempt after the lost fumble. So great stand by the Vikings defense. We'll see if Seattle can get to 3 and go up 20-17, but that's big for the Vikings defense.
And thank you guys for being here. And almost caught that in the corner of the end zone there. That was close.
Yeah,
that was a great effort there by Russell Wilson.
He could have caught that, honestly, and went through his hands. It didn't look like he was ready for the ball.
Riot asked, how do you get a wrench? And there's an injury on the field, by the way. Looks like one of the offensive linemen. The way you get a wrench, I used to give them out. I no longer give them out. I leave it up to my wrenches to give them out. They usually give out one a stream, and I don't think I've given out one in this stream yet. So maybe the wrench gang wants to pick somebody.
Yeah, I haven't given out a wrench in a long time myself. I have a lot of them. Anyway, now I'm going to say this: the Laker games, there's a ton. It's amazing to me. There's so many people that join those things. My mods do an amazing job, but it's amazing to me, and I think I mentioned this to you before, how there's so many people in there and there's so few trolls. But I do a stream like this, I get 170 people in there, and it's like they're all trolls.
Right.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah. Thank you so much to Gorn68 for the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, Jason and Brill, Princeton grads, back to New Jersey in 2020. The Gorn, thank you so much, man, for the love, man. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much, man, for the $2 super chat.
I want to give out hammers. The hell with a wrench. Because, or bats. Bats would be good for me.
What's up? I have been here for a minute. Thank you, Joseph, for popping into the stream, man. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Of course, a reference to dodgeball. You could there we go. And we got time is going to get the wrench this stream. Snap is good. The kick is good. So 20-17. So next time, and we got time comments, I'll give him a wrench.
Yeah.
He is in all my streams. So Sonor, thank you for giving that suggestion there. Good suggestion. There we go.
Sinjor, 2017. I know Afghanistan's always wanted a bat. I wish I could give out bats, Afghanistan. But yes, the shovel gang, of course, I give out shovels because, again, in my stream, that's what we do. We dig holes and bury trolls. That's what it is.
So, and we got time is officially part of the Wrench Gang. So welcome aboard, my man.
New York for Life's a new subscriber.
Oh, welcome to the channel, New York for Life.
Who's the other one that always says the thing? Cushmaster?
Cushmaster, yeah. Cushmaster subscribes and unsubscribes every stream.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is more entertaining than I appreciate that, Chris. The Coffee Dragon. Thank you very much, buddy.
Yes. I don't know what you're sorry for there, loud superset. You don't need to be sorry. People all have different tastes, man. I don't appeal to everybody, and I don't try to. I definitely do not try.
What happened? I didn't see it.
Well, you just said you're the best YouTuber I know. Sorry, Bad Dog. I said, we don't need to be sorry. I'm not for everybody. I'm an acquired taste.
That's what's great about...
I'm like Scotch.
That's what's great about the Giants community. I say it all the time. I said, you could watch Bad Dog's content, and mine will be completely different. You could watch Cop Pencil's content. Mine will be completely different. You could watch OGR's. Everybody has their own strengths or whatever, and their flavor to their channel. I think that's what's great about it. I don't think any channel is too much like another one.
At least you should be. You should be yourself.
Yeah.
That's if someone says I'm starting a channel, what do I do? That's my first thing. Be yourself. Yeah. Don't try to cater to people. You're not going to please everybody, especially when your channel starts to grow. You're going to get people that just don't like you for whatever reason, and you can't worry about that.
Yeah.
It's like in life. You can't worry about what the hell people think. You think I give a shit what somebody thinks about me? I don't care what some stranger thinks about me. I could not care less at all.
And if you do, you won't grow. You have to be you, and you have to be you. Yeah.
And you just got to take criticism. It's part of it, It is what it is.
And we got time, man. Yeah, man. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, Sonor's got some content.
Knicks are losing 120-80. So 135. I'm wondering if that's live. I was gonna say, was that played earlier? So who the hell called 135-93? Like that could really be the score.
That's crazy. He better be our quarterback of the future. Otherwise, we're in big trouble, Tom Ford. I'll say that. I think he could be.
Thank you, Angel. Appreciate that. Like the video today. Well, that's part of my charm is my ranting. And Meet Torian, I appreciate it. Says, love you, Beth. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that, Coffee Dragon. Thank you very much. And we're just going to keep working, and we'll get our subs. That's the way it works, man. You got to keep grinding, and you'll get more viewers to your videos. And We both put out a lot of videos, so be sure to check those out as well. Obviously, it's Giants centered, but if you're a football fan, I think we both put out good content. You'll enjoy it. Vikings will return it out to the 22. They'll start there. 5:41 to go, third quarter.
Chris Leone. How can I be the man when you're the man? I can do that 200 times in a Lakers stream. Hard to do that, but it's good. Jedi. I told you, part of my charm is my anger. It's good that people enjoy that. Because Lord knows, I start ranting, and who the hell knows where it's going to go.
And here we go. Cousins coming out under center. 5:41 to go here, third quarter. It's a two tight end set. Cousins coming out. And man in motion right to left. Seahawks showing blitz. They're going to come with 5. Play action. Cousins has time. Good job of protecting him. Throws over the middle, and that's dropped. It'll be a 2nd and 10. One thing I want to point out in this game, though.
Coverage by Wagner there.
Doesn't seem like there's been a lot of penalties, which is refreshing. There's been a couple, but it doesn't seem like there's been an overabundance of penalties.
Good flow to this game.
Yeah.
Good coverage by Bobby Wagner. Has definitely had a huge drop-off after getting paid this season, without a doubt. That was a guy that, you and I were looking at it, if he was a free agent at the end of this year, that we would have loved to have come to the Giants.
Best middle linebacker in the game. He's phenomenal. Here comes Cousins under center at the 22. Irv Smith's going to go in motion. And Cousins drops back, play action. And he's going to check it down there to the backup running back who's in the game. I think it's Abdullah or something. And it's a screen pass. He's going to pick up... No, I'm sorry. It's Madison. He's going to pick up 15. So it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah. Good job there by Kirk Cousins. Just a good call against the blitz. Anytime you have pressure and you can throw those little screen passes, that usually works out really well.
And the rookie center, Bradbury, I remember I wanted the Giants potentially take him in the second round. There's a good job there getting to the second level. And there's a handoff to the left side, nowhere to go. It'll be 2nd and 10.
God, I wish we would have got Bradbury. We have freaking jalapeno.
Yeah, he didn't get to the second round. He went late first, but
No. I'm just saying. Regardless, jalapeno sucks.
Jalapenos garbage.
We didn't have a second round pick. We traded that to get DeAndre Baker.
Which in hindsight, hopefully Baker gets better. They should have taken a lineman there.
Can't show the game, Daddy King Ron. Not allowed it. It's copyrighted by the NFL, so nobody on YouTube is allowed to show game footage. We have to create our own broadcasts here, and we do a pretty good job.
Lamel Sinclair just brought out the aliens. Always appreciate that. And it's going to be a full start on the Vikings. That'll back them up 5. It'll be 2nd and 15. What a game it's been. Thank you guys for being here.
Good game.
Would you trade Jones for Garoppolo? Great question.
No.
I don't know Garoppolo's... the thing with Garoppolo is he's got a big contract. That's the thing. So, yeah, I wouldn't.
Garoppolo hasn't played that well.
Yeah, he's played okay. He's not the reason why they're winning football games, though.
There's a decibel level. And
I would take my chances with Jones on a rookie contract. I agree with that. Cousins takes the snap out of the shotgun, drops back, scans the field, batted at the line of scrimmage, incomplete, 3rd and 15.
I honestly just think Daniel Jones is going to be better than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Definitely.
Just get pieces around Daniel Jones, please. Get him a number 1 receiver. Get him an offensive line that can protect him. And then if he sucks, then I'm going to say, well, we missed. But he's got nothing there. He has to throw in the tightest windows. I love his chemistry with Slayton. I think that's great. And I think he works very well with Slayton. But the other receivers, he just doesn't really have chemistry with those guys.
Not yet. You know what? Tate had pretty good chemistry with.
Yeah, but it's true. Tate's been hurt, concussion now. He's suspended. Yeah. Shepard's been hurt. So those guys haven't been in there. So it's been hard for him to get chemistry with those guys.
Yeah. Cousins going to throw out of the shotgun, and Madison will pick up about 10, but it's going to be 5 yards short of the stick, so it'll be 4th down.
And I wish the Giants would take a look at some game film and see how you play 3rd and 15.
Yeah.
You let everybody catch it in front of you, and you make the damn tackle. You don't let them get beyond the damn line to gain, and then let them catch the ball.
3 times on the same drive. 3rd and 13, 4th and 10, and 3rd and 17.
With 12 men on the field, mind you.
Incredible. I've never seen anything like that on one drive. That was incredible. In a bad way, obviously.
Awful.
Colquitt set to punt it away as they'll try to pin the Seahawks deep.
4th down 4.
And Jed, I appreciate the support.
This has turned into a defensive game here in the second half.
Who's going to win? You know what? I'm sticking with my pick, even though the Seahawks are looking good. Bad Dog took the Seahawks. I took the Vikings. So, fair catch there at the 24. Seahawks are set up shop there. 2:59 to go, third quarter.
This definitely could end up 24-23 Vikings. Definitely could.
That'd be nice. Vikings, that's what I picked. So Vikings
Yep, that's
touchdown,
what I'm
Seahawks
saying.
field goal. Yeah, let's do it.
Could be.
What do you guys think about Jones' personality? Can he be a true leader? He looks very uncomfortable in press conferences. You know what, Six-Minute? I don't read too much into that because, Bad Dog, do you remember who they said that about when he first started?
Yeah, it's a guy named Eli, I think.
Yeah, I think people used to say, how could he get it done with his all shucks attitude in New York? So I don't read too much into that.
I think that's a perfect attitude to play New York because you don't get too high off the highs, you don't get too low off the lows. Stay even keel. You have to.
Yeah.
It's a big difference playing here.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Moran, man, thank you so much, man, for the man. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He says, Bad Dog, still trust the Pats Super Bowl pick.
I do. I do. I mentioned it earlier, Mike, that they have this little hiccups. Well, call the play.
Hand off to Carson on the draw play out of the shotgun. Picks up 7.
Yeah. Great run on first down there. And be second down and 3. So Seattle doing a good job getting positive yards on first down. Yeah, I do, because they go through this every year, it seems like, Mike, where they have a little hiccup in the middle of the season. And then everyone's like, it's over. It's over. They're done. Brady can't do it anymore. Belichick's lost it. They're not going to do it this year. And then inevitably they do it. I always trust Bill Belichick to outcoach everybody in the playoffs. I always think that it's such an underrated part of the playoffs is the coaching. People don't mention it enough. Every team there, you can call it play, or every team there is very talented. You can beat up on bad teams in the regular season. Every team there is talented. Coaching wins in the playoffs.
Hand to Carson, up the middle, picks up 3 in the first down. And Emily got time. Thank you so much, man, for the $2 super chat. You can forget about. He says, we need a cover linebacker like a TJ Watt. I completely agree with you. Whether that be, and it depends what we stay, if we stay in the 3-4 or not, what linebacker we would get. But yeah, that's it. And you know what? Lorenzo Carter might be that cover linebacker. He ranks very high in coverage per PFF, which, like Bad Dog said earlier, that's not the be-all, end-all. But he does seem to be pretty good in coverage. So he might be that guy rather than that edge rusher that we initially thought he could be. And I saw somebody said, do I stream with Kid Blue? I was doing the picks thing with Kid Blue, but Kid Blue right now is working a lot, so that's why he's not putting out a lot of content. But I plan on working with him more in the future. Wilson drops back, play action pass, and minute 29 to go third quarter.
That'll happen there.
Looks like it. But yeah, during the offseason, I want to work with a lot of Giants people as much as I can, whether it be mock drafts, whether it just be what we, obviously Bad Dog will be doing some mock drafts, we were talking about that in the Giants show, things like that. Yeah, I want to have a lot of draft and offseason talk with tons of Giants YouTubers. So Kid Blue will be one of them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Minute 29 to go in the third. What's up, Alex Lopez?
Bad timeout, someone said. Well, the clock must have been running down. Speaking of bad, Booger McFarland and Joe Testor. Speaking of bad, honestly, you and I should be doing this game in ESPN. These guys are terrible. They're the worst. I mentioned this when you went to the bathroom. Worst sports duo. Calling a game in sports. In sports, not just football. The worst.
Yeah. ESPN
sucks. Ever since they got rid of Joe Theismann and Mike Patrick, the ESPN commentary is terrible on Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why And We Got Time says we should do a pro because of the competition. We're not that good. And there's a throw by Wilson for 6 yards. It'll bring up a second and 4. It's more to do with the guys doing it are just awful.
Yeah, they're terrible. They are terrible.
So a minute 15 to go in the third quarter. Nice throw there. I think that was Brown on the catch, wide receiver. I think it's the first time we called his name.
Of course, to be honest with you, we would have to can't say everything that we can say on here on TV.
Well, of course. We can't be talking about, we're not going to get into specifics. Right. But, Don, thank you for the love, man. $2 super chat. You can forget about it. He says, what do you guys think of Isaiah Simmons? A lot of Giants fans like Isaiah Simmons. A lot of people, some people have told me they prefer Isaiah Simmons to Chase Young. I wouldn't go that far, but I do think from everything I've read, he's one of the better defensive players in this draft. There's Carson, tries to turn the corner. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Good job there by the Vikings to wrap him up. 2-yard loss.
I like Isaiah Simmons a lot, but Chase Young's the best player in the country, and it's not close. That guy is absolutely ridiculous. he's so good, and you're gonna want. Maybe Wisconsin will learn a lesson and not try to block him with tight ends this week, and maybe they'll not single block. They'll look at what Michigan did. Get the ball out quick and, double and triple team them all game. And it still doesn't matter because at the end of the game, Chase Young is getting pressure every damn time. What the hell's his name? Drop back to pass. Can't think of the Michigan quarterback's name.
And here we go. Wilson takes the snap out of the shotgun, throws a floater down the middle. He's got a man wide open. Caught. He's going to take this all the way to the house. It's Moore for about 70. And Chizzolo just got a huge touchdown for his fantasy team. 26-17, extra point pending. Seattle goes up by 2 possessions.
Yes, indeed. And I don't know what they're going to do here. Up. I don't know what the hell this is.
Jesus Christ. I got to tell you, these celebrations get worse and worse, Bad Dog.
What is this? What is that?
I don't know. It looks like some kind of Broadway
Temptations?
play. Looked like a Broadway play in the end zone.
I don't know what that was. I love the Temptation. Little Temptation. Wow, it just blew right by him. No safety all over the top. Xavier Rhodes had a bad year this year. He got cooked. He got sizzled like a damn steak.
Kick is good. 27-17. It's a 10-point game.
Xavier Rhodes having a rough season.
Yeah.
And he whips the helmet down on the sideline, a la Odell Beckham.
And Moore took that. Yeah, Marjorie, that was kind of what I was insinuating, but I was trying to be politically correct. But yeah, it looked like a Broadway play in the end zone. Let's see what we got here. Attention, viewers.
Marjorie, right to the point. That's good, Marjorie.
He's out. Carrie Roberts says, "You took the Lord's name in vain. I'm out." I don't know who did, but we apologize. And congratulations, Chisolo, for the for if that's what gets people to leave a stream, well then you must not be watching many other streams.
I don't think anybody took the Lord's name in vain at any point.
Yeah.
Darren McCardle says, "Here comes payday."
Chris Kevin, I have an idea for your guys' channels. You know how they're putting out an all-time themes list? Why don't you guys make your own list and talk about their highlights, most famous plays, etc.? That is a lot of work, Benjamin. That's a great video idea. I'm going to get to that super chat in a second. Seahawks are going to kick it out of the end zone. Vikings will start at the 25. Darren McCardell with a $2 super chat. He says, "Here comes payday." That's right. He took the Seahawks. So
there he goes.
I don't know what the spread was. I'd guess at least 3 or 4. So
they're covering it now.
Yeah, hopefully they cover for him.
No, they're covering. They're up by 11. That's
10.
Or 10.
Yeah, they're definitely
there's no way they were favored by more than 10.
Going to change that quarter because we got 5 seconds, so I'll get it out of the way now. And Darren, thanks for the love, man. Hopefully you won your NBA bet as well. Read my comment, Alex Lopez. There you go. Trish Longus says, "Poor Eagles lost to the Dodgers." I don't feel that bad for them, Trish.
I don't feel bad for them at all. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm actually still enjoying it. I'm enjoying their pain. It's beautiful.
Oh, it was a 3-point spread, so he's looking good. Vikings drop back to pass. Cousins hit as he throws. Incomplete. Was looking for Rudolph.
Yeah, that could have been picked off, but safety late getting over there.
And let's see, top 10 first-round New York Giant picks. That's something I'm not going to be able to say right now. That's a lot. Roll the list. Thank you so much, man, for the $2.
I can do it right now. Lawrence Taylor, LT, LT. There you go. There's your top 10.
He says, "Chris, never bet against Russell Wilson." Man, thank you so much, man, for the super chat, man. Russell Wilson's phenomenal. He's the MVP of the league. If it's not Lamar Jackson, he's phenomenal. But I'll just say some of the best first-round picks since I've been watching the team. I'm not going to say I didn't see Lawrence Taylor. Eli Manning was a great first-round pick, obviously. Let me think here. Hakeem Nicks was a pretty good first-round pick to help us win a Super Bowl. Obviously Saquon Barkley. Let's see. Trying to think of some of the other really good ones. JPP helped us win a Super Bowl, first-round pick. Odell Beckham.
For me, Phil Simms has to be. LT, obviously, is the greatest pick ever. Carl Banks. That's the last time the Giants took a linebacker in the first round, 1984. Carl Banks. That is a long time ago. Eli definitely.
Was Toomer was either a late first or an early second?
Toomer was a second. Toomer was a second round pick.
Tiki was a second too. I know that he was in the same draft as Hilliard.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
Hilliard was okay.
Might be easier to do. It might be easier to do the top 10 worse.
Tyrone Wheatley was bad. Eric Flowers was bad.
Ron Dane was bad.
Eli
Apple was terrible.
Cedric Ellis, was it? Cedric 2000. It was a really bad one. I think I can't remember his name, but he was really bad. He was a D tackle. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It was Cedric something.
Oh God. Derek Brown was terrible.
Prince of Mukamura
was terrible.
Prince of Mukamura wasn't great.
Terrible. Justin Pugh wasn't great.
We got a lot of bad first round picks.
I mean, Shockey was okay. You know,
Strahan wasn't a first round pick, still.
no, he was a second. Or was he a fourth? I don't remember. I think he was a second.
I think he
right?
was a second.
Um, trying to think of who the hell they took in '85. I don't remember when they took Bavaro. I don't know if he was a first round pick or not.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hilliard wasn't a great. He was an early first. He was like an eighth or ninth overall pick. He was not. He was okay, but he was not that good of a pick. Yeah, I'm trying to remember other ones. I mean, here we go.
Well, see, I don't think Diggs is still hurt, Adam. I think he's okay.
Kevin Boss was a good Giant. wasn't near a first round pick though.
Right.
So here we go. Cousins coming out in the shotgun formation from the 25, takes the snap, 3-step drop, looks, cooks, throws, and nearly paid. It is. It is. What an interception!
Wow.
And I think he was touched. He's going to be down at the 20.
They're just going to do another.
And
he chucked it into the stands.
Thank you, Darren Ricardo, for the $2 super chat. You can't forget about it. He says, I have $250 on tomorrow's Lakers and Clippers. Who do you got? And thank you, man, for the love, man. Very, very much appreciated, man. 27-17, and the Seahawks starting to take control of this game.
Lakers and Clippers? I thought it was Lakers and Nuggets tomorrow.
Oh, my God. What a interception. And this isn't even really on Cooks. Diggs got a catch. First off, you know what, Bad Dog? Vikings might want to challenge for a pass interference here. Seahawks guy got there early.
Well.
So he got there early. If I'm the Vikings, I throw out the challenge. But it's worth the shot. And he got there early. It's worth the shot here.
They are playing the Nuggets tomorrow. The Lakers are playing the Nuggets tomorrow. Nuggets, Jazz, and the Trailblazers, Timberwolves. Yeah, I don't see the Clippers.
The Don in the house, man. What's going on, ATU Kid? No, Bad Dog's not drunk. They got, you know what? I'm looking at this right now. There's a lot of hand checking. He grabs his shoulder pad. They got a challenge for pass interference here. It's worth a shot because they got to do it. Yeah,
you gotta. I mean, it's game changing.
You got to do it. You got to take a shot here.
You got to do it. Bucks 138, Knicks 88.
Wow. 50 points. Let's see if they throw the challenge. They sure. I mean, you got to. It's this late in the game. They didn't do it.
They ought to demote the Knicks to the G League.
I don't know how they don't challenge that. Penny gets 10 yards on the left side, and that's a first down.
Either that, or they should. I think the Knicks should move to the WNBA. And
yeah.
Maybe they have a chance.
The G League, maybe the YMCA.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they should move them to the Big East. They have a chance.
Yeah. But 14:30 to go here in the fourth quarter, and Darren Ricardo's looking even better here on his bet.
Great question by Slick. Who'd you rather have as a coach, Parcells or Belichick? I'd rather have Belichick myself.
It's very close, obviously. And there's a run up the middle there for Penny for 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Obviously, Belichick came from Parcells. They're both phenomenal. I mean, you might be talking about the two greatest coaches ever. I mean, obviously
Belichick is, in my opinion,
and Lombardi also from the Giants originally is the other guy that's
probably. Our coaching tree is the best in the history of football.
Yeah,
not even close.
But
Landry, Belichick, and Parcells. Enough said.
I guess you got to go with Belichick. I mean, the guy's won 6 Super Bowls. He's been to 9. I think you got to go with Belichick. But Parcells was phenomenal.
What the hell's going on there?
It looked like they were. Yeah,
get a room.
And here we go. Wilson takes the snap, looks right, comes back left, screen pass there to Penny. Penny's got a load of steam. He's going to get in. Touchdown.
Russell Wilson play at Chislo.
And there you go, Chisolo, however you pronounce it, man. Thank you for being a great subscriber. And Russell Wilson just said, thank you for owning me in fantasy. 33-17, extra point pending.
Well, we had a good game for 3 quarters, and now it's starting to get away from the Vikes. By the way, that was the first interception Kirk Cousins threw in about 200 attempts, too. They were showing that was the longest streak in the history of the Vikings, just passing Warren Moon with like 195 in a row without a pick.
Wow.
And he threw one, so.
And that wasn't even on him. It hit Diggs in both hands, and it popped out.
Right, yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Most underrated players. I mean, that's so hard to. There's so many players in the NFL. I mean, give me a specific position. And the kick is in 34-17. They've now doubled them up, and this was a game like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Eli was not well, but he was a first round pick. He's a Giant who was a first round pick. But
Yeah,
if you
Parcells did a good job. You know
go
what the common thing is there with Parcells taking all those of the conference championships? Belichick is defensive coordinator. Everyone there.
yeah,
New England, Jets, Giants. He was always with Parcells or Belichick. When he went to the Cowboys, they didn't make it because there was no Belichick. Belichick turned Cleveland around, and then they moved to Baltimore, and he was out of a job. So, you know.
Gil Soto says it was inevitable for Taney to stream a blowout. It happens every time, guys. I can't help it. I try my best. Had a great game here, and all of a sudden it's getting out of control. What's up, Bigger Mike, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man.
Trish says we can have Eli Apple back. You can keep him, please. Please.
Most underrated quarterbacks, Bando. Who's the most? We'll talk NFL currently. Who's the most underrated? You know what? I'm gonna say a name right now, and he hasn't won big games throughout his career, but I think he's been overly hated. It's a quarterback in this game, Kirk Cousins. I think he's underrated.
That's a tough question. Jeez. Wow. It's a good question. Underrated quarterback. I mean, Russell Wilson's not underrated.
Yeah, he's an MVP. A candidate.
You know, I mean, Pat Mahomes isn't underrated.
Yeah. You could say Stafford, maybe.
Yeah, Stafford's a really good one. Stafford's really underrated. Matt Ryan, just because they haven't won, you know. Stafford probably be my guy. Stafford's really underrated. Stafford's a good quarterback. Brian's a good quarterback too.
Sonor, of course, says Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, he's not underrated.
Listen, I don't blame you for bashing the Knicks. They're horrible. Michael Davis. God. They're tough to root for, man. Ryan Tannehill's 5-1 this year. That's not a horrible guy. Brissett's underrated. Brissett's a good one, Anthony Lee. Brissett's played very well this year.
Trubisky's not underrated.
But yeah, the guy for me is Kirk Cousins. That would be my number one. Based off the year he's had this year, I think he gets a lot of hate.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, for me, 34-17. Vikings have been doubled up in this game. They trail by 17. Seahawks set to kick it away. The Vikings will have the ball.
Outscored 24-0 in the second half.
Josh Allen's a good one. That's a good one, Kel. That's a good one.
That's true. I mean, I was just talking about earlier in the stream about how much he impressed me.
You know what? Up until 2 weeks ago, Lamar Jackson's a good one. Now, all of a sudden, he seems to be getting a lot of love from everybody. But Lamar Jackson was underrated up until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. You know what? It depends on the day. It's like temperature. Check the temperature.
Yeah. But
Russell Wilson needs to clean that hair up a little bit.
Yeah, he's got the curls. 13:30 to go here in the fourth. Hopefully we get a good finish. A lot of people saying Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater played good for the Saints. I'll say that.
I want Teddy Bridgewater to come to the Giants.
Cousins shotgun, drops back, throws, and that's got to be caught. Diggs drops another one.
God,
that's his third drop.
Diggs is struggling tonight. The Vikings are struggling here in the second half. When Chris and I started doing the Giants show, our Talking Giants show, first few episodes, all you hear me talking about is Teddy Bridgewater needs to come to the Giants. That was my guy. I was like, he's going to be cheap. He's 26 years old. Why not? I mean, this is this is in the middle of last season, so it's long before the draft, but I mentioned that a bunch of times.
Here's Cousins out of the shotgun. They're going to good screen here. They set it up well, and the backup running back Madison's going to go for about 17. Good call there by the Vikings as they sense the blitz.
Yep. Good job there. Cousins running up to the line. They're going to go a little hurry up here as Ziggy Ansah there for the teal colored. What color is that? What is that color? Fire safety yellow, but it's green. So maybe it's fire safety green.
It does pop. I'll say that much. Cousins out of the shotgun's going to roll. He's going to stroll. He's got a man wide open. That's going to go in. Where the hell is the coverage? They look like the Giants. He goes in for former first-round pick Laquan Treadwell takes it like 60 yards for a touchdown, 58 yards, and Kirk Cousins gets him back in the ballgame.
Yep. Tit for tat, eye for an eye. Seahawks or Vikings blow coverage. Well, actually, it wasn't a blown coverage. Xavier Rhodes just got beat. And I don't know what happened there. The safety just does not read it correctly. Jumped in the middle of the field with two receivers and left Treadwell all alone. Yeah, that's a bad job by the free safety back there. I mean, you gotta keep an eye on the deep receiver. You had a lot of traffic in the middle of the field, and that's just a blown assignment by the safety.
And here's the snap. The kick is good. 10-point ball game, 34-24 game.
And that's what the Vikings needed, a 34-second drive.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Yeah, and Ariane says that's Giants football. Yeah,
that is Giants football. And we've seen that a lot this year. Yeah, a lot for the last 3 years.
Yeah, and Lake Nona goes, yeah, they do look like lost puppies out there on that play. There's no doubt about it. But once again, thank you guys for being here. Show the game clickbait. Not clickbait. It clearly says in the title, play-by-play and reaction. If you can read English, you'd be able to see that.
And Cornelius G says, get a TV, you bums.
Yeah. I don't even write live stream anymore, so you cannot accuse me of clickbait. But thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, go into the description, and subscribe to Bando.
It's not clickbait anyway. It is a live stream.
I'm just saying, people used to accuse me of that. I'm like, I don't even write that anymore. It literally says play-by-play and reaction and nothing else.
Yep.
So there's no clickbait.
Yeah, and I put the disclaimer in my description every time. Due to copyright laws, there will be no game footage on this channel. I say it all the time, but I don't know what to say. And Gabriel Taronis says, "What do you think of Kyler Murray?" Well, Chris can answer that. If you know me, I love Kyler.
Kyler Murray's played well this year. Kyler Murray, he plays in a very favorable system, but he's played very well this year. He's probably second for Rookie of the Year behind Jacobs, the running back. I haven't looked at the stats recently. But he's definitely played well this year for the Cardinals so far.
Yep. Yeah, Kyler's man. I try to tell people, and they don't want to hear me. You'll figure it out. Of course, Baker looked really good last year too, and now look at him. So you never know.
How do you get a wrench? You keep showing up to the streams, and I give out one a stream. There's already been one given out tonight. But you keep showing up to the streams, and the Wrench Gang will eventually notice you, and you'll get recommended.
God, Fitzpatrick underrated? I wouldn't say Ryan Fitzpatrick's underrated. But Stafford's a good one. Stafford's definitely underrated quarterback.
I did hear that, Lamel. I might do a video on that tomorrow. I did hear that about somebody said that earlier about Pat Shermer not meeting with the quarterbacks every week.
Does that surprise you?
A little bit. Being that he's known as a quarterback guru.
Doesn't surprise me at all. He's a douche nozzle. I can't stand him. I hate him.
Yeah.
That damn security guard hurried me and my brother-in-law out of that stadium. Boy, I wanted to give him a damn earful. He's like, move it along, gentlemen.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew.
Chad, if I can give out hammers, I would. They don't let us give out hammers.
I'm giving out hammers from now on. The hammer.
So we got a lot of game. We got a lot of game left here, Bad Dog. Almost 13 minutes, and Vikings have cut this to 10. So game's not over yet.
Overrated quarterbacks. I can tell you overrated quarterbacks. Dak Prescott. That's number one. Carson Wentz. Jared Goff.
Jared Goff after this year for sure.
Nick Foles. Cam Newton?
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if he's overrated at this point, but there was a period where he probably was. I'll bet, you know what? This is one people will not like, and I have complete respect for him. He's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the best ever. I'm saying at this point in time, and he's still going to probably be in contention for a Super Bowl this year, Drew Brees. I don't think Drew Brees is a guy that puts the team on his back anymore, and I think people still think that. I think Teddy Bridgewater going out displayed that.
No, there could be. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of Saints football with Breeze, so I can't honestly.
Wilson's going to throw it to me. I think he's the best game manager in the NFL right now. That's what I'll say about Drew Brees.
No.
5-yard game.
To be fair, that's kind of where Tom Brady is. This juncture too.
That's my hot take of the night. 5-yard game. 2nd and 5.
Knicks lost by 44. Oh, good. So they made it respectable, Ryan. They were losing by 50. What was the final score? Anybody know?
Final score.
Someone said 135 to 93 before the game started. How the hell somebody could predict and have it that close is unbelievable to me.
Shotgun formation here for Wilson. He's going to motion the running back to the left. takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand, draw play up the middle, picks up a yard. And that's not an insult to Breeze. That's more of a compliment to the Saints team that they've provided him a great enough supporting cast late into his years to do what he's capable of doing to win football games, much like the Giants were not able to do for Eli Manning.
Right. 132 to 88. So somebody said 135 to 93, and I thought the game was over because somebody had such a wild prediction. But
yeah, I think people are not getting what I'm saying about Breeze. I'm not saying for his career. Breeze is a Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm saying this year, in today's NFL, I don't view Breeze as a top 5 quarterback. Wilson coming out in the shotgun formation from the 32. He's going to motion Carson to his left.
They're not going to get the playoff.
And he's going to call a timeout. They don't get the playoff. 11:23 to go here in the fourth.
Guys, 2 timeouts they've used, man. I could come back to haunt them later in this game. It's a much higher scoring game than I thought this would be between these two teams. Rodgers and Breeze come playoff time. I'll be honest, I think they both shrivel up in the playoffs. To be completely honest with you, I think they've both failed in the playoffs big time because both of those guys have had elite teams, number 1 ranked NFC teams, and have come up short multiple times. They both only played in 1 Super Bowl, correct?
Yeah. And Daniel Buka, he will go 4-78. The Knicks will go 4-78. I agree with that. And the score's on the scoreboard right there, but it's 34-24. 3rd and 2 coming up. Wilson coming out under center. Actually out of shotgun. Man in motion is locked.
The funny thing about that is that's still my pick. Saints Patriots for the Super Bowl is my pick 40 years started. Both of those teams are like the same team. And
incomplete pass there. They are very similar. 4th and 2 as Wilson misses the check down there. 11:18 to go 4th quarter.
Fauci's not talking to you. He's talking to Chris number 2 behind you.
The little Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Is there any chance the Giants move back in the draft just a little bit and get some extra picks? Then draft? It's possible. Anything's possible with the Giants.
Not if Chase Young is there. You better take that guy and run away with him.
I am with you. I want to take Chase Young if we have an opportunity to take him.
Yeah.
They faked the punt. A great call. They're gonna pick up about 30 yards here. What a call there by Pete Carroll.
A big hit out there.
A direct snap to the fullback. What a beautiful call.
Yeah, I got to give him that. One. That was nobody saw that one coming. What the hell just happened there? These old people don't know what this past their beds. Well, no, it's early over there. It's only 7:52.
They completely faked the Vikings out of this. He almost took this to the house.
He did. It's just a returner back there. That was it.
Wow.
The Giants should execute that properly, and then it'd be called back for holding.
I got to give Pete Carroll credit on that one.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's like I said, got to give him credit for that one because didn't see that coming. You're up by 10, and you're thinking, just kick the ball away. But now, obviously, it's a huge play.
Yeah, they'll eat up another 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes.
They got to capitalize on it.
Wilson drops back, play action. He's going to throw a floater. He's going for it. Incomplete. Nobody home.
See, I don't like that at all, though. I don't like that. Run the ball at this point.
Stops the clock.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. That's going to be the end of going to be in the highlights. And, man, Hello, Darkness, my little Simon and Garfunkel.
Did you really call that before it happened, Kirk? If you did, that's impressive.
Well, he did. I mean, he's on the sideline. He saw it coming.
That's right.
He tried to scream at Zimmer, and he wasn't listening. I saw him. I saw Kirk Cousins going over. I saw him on the sideline doing this. Zimmer wasn't paying attention. He's like, "You're in the. Are you talking to Chris and the Bad Dog?" I think that's what Zimmer said back. I don't know.
Here's Wilson out of the shotgun, hands to Carson on the draw play. It's a pickup of 4. It'll be a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that's why I wish if they do that on first down, it's saying us. This is the play I was talking about, Chris. You did see this.
I did see the highlight. Yeah, that was incredible. That was incredible.
The Eagles lost to the Dolphins.
Oh, how great is that, Bad Dog? And that was the play that did it, really, at the end of the day.
Points to the Dolphins. We're not even going to give up 37. We're not going to win, but we're not going to
37. 10:05 to go in the 4th quarter. And they're blaming Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz didn't give up 37 points. And there's a player on his knee there for the Vikings. Looks like he's I saw a video of a guy burning a Carson Wentz jersey. From an Eagles fan burning a Carson Wentz jersey.
Just dumbasses, just drunk idiots. I told you, I've told this story before. I went to the game in 2007 where for whatever reason the Vikings have always kicked our ass since Eli Manning's been there. Don't know why, they just do. Even in 2008, even though the game was meaningless, they beat us at the end of 2008 too. But he threw 4 interceptions in a 42-17 loss, 3 pick sixes. He threw 3 pick sixes against the Vikings, and I saw some ass burning his jersey in the parking lot after the game. And when they won the Super Bowl, that's the first guy I thought about was, what a dumbass. How dumb do you feel now?
What a jackass.
I say he probably went out and bought a new one. He's like, hey, that's my quarterback. Now go drink another fifth, you drunk dumbass.
That's definitely what happened.
I don't care how mad I am at the job. I would never burn a jersey.
No.
Ever. I'll rant and rave and tell them they suck. Never burn a jersey.
Especially a guy that, it's one thing if you trade the guy. You could have bounced back. He's still a young quarterback.
Yeah, he's still got a lot of talent.
36. Wilson coming out in the shotgun from the 35. He's got Carson to his right. Vikings show blitz. They come with it. Drops back the pass, throws, got a man, caught first down. Huge first down. He fumbled it. The Vikings are going to grab it. Metcalf fumbled the football.
Wow. What a huge turn of events. The Seahawks run the fake punt to perfection, get the first down. They get the first down on 3rd and 6. They have it. They're driving. They're going to go up 37-24. And instead, an enormous turnover, and the Vikings, and that's definitely out. There's no doubt about that.
What a hit by Xavier Rhodes. What a hit by Xavier Rhodes.
And Rhodes needed that because Rhodes has been struggling. He got burned on the touchdown earlier in the game. And, of course, he had a bad penalty out of bounds. So Rhodes redeeming himself by knocking that ball away from DK Metcalf. Huge, huge play for the Vikings.
All of a sudden, we got a football game.
Yes, we do.
So that kind of negates.
Metcalf, you got to do a better job of protecting that ball there.
You got the first down already. Just go down. You got to milk the clock.
He's not looking.
He's not looking.
That's what happened.
He's worried about somebody else hitting him.
Yeah, and he didn't tuck that ball away. He's got it in both of his hands. Here goes the turn. Doesn't put the ball away. And Rhodes, shoulder on ball. Perfect.
Great technique.
Tackle.
Yeah, great technique there.
And there's Zimmer. He says we allowed them to get that.
Did they not rule out a fumble? It says 4th and 6.
They say it was incomplete? That could be what they're saying.
They're going to challenge it.
And they should. Because this is an enormous call. But that looked like 2 feet down, turning football move. That's a fumble to me.
That looked like a fumble to me.
I mean, if that's an incomplete pass, I don't know what the hell a complete pass is.
Regardless, Vikings will be getting it because I think they'll have to punt at 4th and 6. But we'll see. Yeah, incomplete pass. We'll see, Vance, man. We'll see if they overturn. I think they should overturn that. I'm surprised. I thought for sure that was a fumble. But once again, anybody that may be new, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, go into the description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's got to be a fumble, guys. That's got to be a fumble.
I do too. Vikings won't win the challenge. Probably not. Seems like they have a hard time overturning things. But again, I thought that was a fumble. I thought he caught that ball, had clear possession, turned to go forward, made a football move, and lost it. I think it's a fumble.
It should be a fumble. It was ruled an incomplete pass. They're challenging it. Jason says Vikings won't win this challenge. They might not. I mean, it's hard to win these fumble challenges. They might not.
Yep. If you take like 3 steps of possession of the ball and then drop it, it's a fumble. I agree, Grandith, but with the NFL, you just never know. They interpret the rules the way they want to interpret them. I mean, that's why I really have moved away from the NFL as far as broad NFL and got into, I've always been into college football, but I'm so much more into college football than I am the NFL. I just like the game so much better. I think they got it right. Like I said, I like the targeting rule. I think you should be thrown out if you lead with your head and do that. I think that's a good call. Their overtime is the best overtime of any sport. Their overtime is amazing, and I just like it better. I just like the product better.
And we'll see. Jeremy says fumble. Woot. Maybe he's ahead of us. Maybe they called it a fumble. I don't know. Pamela Rose says shut up. We always appreciate that. Thank you for coming in here. Bad Dog, you know what we should do for the rest of the stream? Let's Let's do a silence.
Hey, did you look at her thumbnail?
I did not. I didn't get a chance to see what she
yeah. I mean,
maybe she should.
I don't know what happened to her face. It looks like her neck threw up a shit bubble. So you probably shouldn't come in here and tell us to shut up when you look like that. Thank you for being here, Pamela. We do appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. And next time you come in here, make sure you don't come in here to one of the best shit talkers that ever lived, because it ain't going to be pretty. Kind of like you're not pretty, but whatever.
I appreciate that, Pamela. Thank you very much. First and 10 coming up, and they ruled it a fumble now. Okay, so they won the challenge.
They did. They didn't even show it on TV. They had so many damn commercials. Huge call for the Vikings.
Cousins coming out in the shotgun, looks, cooks, throws, and a diving attempt there by Irv Smith, and that's fumble. It'll be second and 10.
Not a good throw by Kirk. Let him too far, and Smith couldn't make the catch. This is definitely a fumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, turn. That's a fumble.
He looked like Michael Jordan back in the 90s when he was going in for a dunk. He took 5 steps.
Well, to be fair, Jordan only took 3. They give you 5 nowadays. they add a step every decade. So LeBron can take 6 steps in a hoop, and they're like, it's okay. It's LeBron.
Here we go. Cousins out of the shotgun. It's a 3-wide set. He'll take the snap, drops back to pass, and hit as he throws, and a great catch by Rudolph.
That was a great throw. It's a great throw by Cousins under pressure there. Hit Rudolph right in the chest. And Rudolph kind of like boxing like a little NBA player there, boxing out the defender and grabbing that ball for a
little wobbly. I think it's because he got hit, but I think that's an unbelievable catch by Rudolph. The concentration.
That's a good job by Rudolph, though, boxing out the defender.
Yeah, Charles
Big
Oakley.
Body.
Cousins throwing a bomb, and he missed it by about 2 yards. Was looking for Diggs deep.
Yeah. The blitz made him get rid of that a little bit sooner than he wanted to, when he didn't get enough air under that ball for Diggs to run underneath it. So, had a chance, but got to hit those throws. If you're trying to win these games in Seattle on Monday Night Football, got to hit that throw. It's there to be had. Got to hit it. Got to hit that throw.
Oh, yeah. It was a great catch there, Jeremy Hoffman. Nicolas Cage, I get that all the time, Mando. Nicolas Cage lookalike. I get that all the time. Second and 10 coming up. 9:05.
That's good. You get that. I get like 45 different people that I look like. It's just unbelievable. Everybody looks like Italian bad dog.
Cousins coming out, takes the snap out of the shotgun, steps up, throws, incomplete. Nobody home, 3rd and 10.
That looked like a Daniel Jones toss there in the flat and just airmailing it, or Eli Manning for that matter.
Zach Rosen, you have a great night, buddy. Thank you for being a great subscriber.
Yeah, Jesus Garcia says Giants fans and laughing. Don't really know what's funny about that, but it's pretty amazing how people could laugh. It just shows you that we're actually real fans.
And it also shows you that the 2 games we're calling this game for don't have the amount of Super Bowls we have combined.
That's correct. They don't.
They're not even close combined. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Not even close. Not even close is right. Eli Manning's got more than both franchises combined.
Cousins coming out in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Throws down the left side. That's interference. They got to throw that. There it is.
Got to throw it a flat. Here it is.
Yeah, 8:55 to go in the 4th as Diggs gets interfered with way down the field. This will be a big game.
God, I mean, Eli Manning has more Super Bowl MVPs than the Vikings and Seahawks have Super Bowls combined in the history of their franchises. Wow.
Yeah, but you can laugh it up. I mean, we're one of the 3rd or 4th most successful up there. I mean, top 5 most successful franchise ever.
It's rough.
It is rough with our history. I mean, I got to tell you, man, it's tough.
It's tough. I mean, yeah. Don't worry, Senor. No Chargers fans ever witnessed their team win a Super Bowl.
8:55 to go in the 4th. 1st and 10 coming up.
We're on a roll tonight.
Shotgun formation here for Cousins from the 25. It's a 3-wide set. Takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand on the draw play. Up the middle. That's going to be a 13, 14, 15-yard gain all the way up to the 10.
Great run right there. Just strong running by Madison, who's coming for the injured Dalvin Cook. He's done a good job as well. So the Vikings, that fumble was huge. I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Seahawks convert a fake punt. Looked like they're getting ready to go in for a field goal to put this up by 13. The Vikings get the fumble. They're right on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And Cousins pitches to Madison. Madison's still going. Picks up 8 all the way down. He's running hard.
He is running hard is right. And you love to see that.
All the way down to the 2 is Good blocking, too, by the Vikings.
Just watching Madison play here, not that he was going to be in the game, but why the hell don't the Giants give anybody else in the team a carry besides Saquon Barkley? What is the point of them being there? What the hell do we pick up Javoris Allen for?
We celebrated. He got his first carry, and Clowney just lit him up. Oh, that's really unnecessary. Roughness. What the hell? Clowney looked pissed. 3rd and goal.
Clowney revisiting his Michigan days.
Oh, my God. He looked like an MMA fighter. Look at this.
Look at the double team and just crushed him.
And then he had a little extra at the end of it.
Clowney auditioning for the Giants next year.
Oh, God, that was brutal. 3rd and goal from the 3.
The Vikings obviously want a touchdown here, but it's not the worst thing in the world to come out with a field goal. Don't do anything stupid. Don't force anything. Of course, it's Kirk Cousins. He's not going to do that, but you don't want to turn it over down here.
Cousins out of the shotgun. He just gets it off, drops back to pass, has time, looks, throws, and oh! What a catch by Rudolph!
Oh, my Lord!
Brings it in with one hand.
What a grab! Just zip! Stuck right there.
Rudolph had 2 great catches.
Kyle Rudolph.
34-30 extra point pending.
We got a game, Chris.
We got a hell of a game.
Big ass hands. Just give me that shit. That's what he said. Give me that.
Looked like Spider-Man. But what a catch.
Yeah, it was. Great game.
And here comes the extra point. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick. He shanked it.
Oh, no.
And that's good for Darren McCardle. It was 3.5. He's got money on this game. 3.5 point spread.
That is a huge miss by Bailey. He just Aldrich Rosas to that one, Chris.
Bailey bet against his team. 3.5 point spread. He shanks it left.
God. That is an enormous miss with 7 minutes ago because now they need the touchdown.
Wow. 7:14 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Wow. By the way, we got 548 in here, so thank you all so much for hanging out with us, man. We really do appreciate it, but only 240 likes. I'm sorry. That's not enough. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. It helps out the stream. It's free 99. Costs nothing. Go over there, take your mouse, scroll over on top of that thumbs up button, hit the left click, and hit this button. We should have over 300 likes by now.
And don't forget to go into that description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. Thank you guys for being here. Really do appreciate it. But we got a hell of a game. It looked like it was getting away. It was 34-17 like 3 minutes ago.
Look at the Steven Evans. You son of a bitch. Rosas, a.k.a. Kick Fondue. Indeed.
And the kick's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Seahawks ball. Let's move that little football over. They lead by 4. And Mr. Evans, son of a bitch.
Jonathan Savino, you heard that about me, huh? You heard I paint houses? I paint houses. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I know someone that paints houses.
I know a guy that paints. Have you seen The Irishman?
Not yet.
Oh, you got to watch that.
That I do have to see.
There's a reference in that to paint the houses.
I know what it means.
Yeah, but
I know what it means.
Yeah, but you got to see it. The Irishman was great.
Yes.
And here we go. The Seahawks huddled up. 7:14 to go here in the 4th.
Oh, clocks. Yeah, you see how good teams going to hurry up at 14 minutes? Oh, I know. We don't go into the hurry up. We use all our timeouts at 14 minutes to go in a game, but we don't go into the hurry up.
And Wilson's going to keep it on the RPO. He's going to throw out in the flat. And Hollister with another catch. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He almost lost that ball, looked like it started to come out here. So if you're the Seahawks, I still don't understand what the hell they're throwing for. You've run effectively all night. You got 7 minutes to go in this game. Run the ball. I mean, incompletions help. Obviously, that you're going to throw. You're probably going to go safe throws here, but run the ball. You try to use your 4-minute offense at this point, or 6-minute offense. You grind it out. You chew up the clock, and you get 3 points, meaning that you can't be beat with a touchdown. So that's what you should be doing. I don't understand why they're throwing so much.
We say it all the time. Sometimes these coaches outthink themselves. And up the middle, that's going to be a gain of 6 for a first down. That's penny up the middle. I mean, we say it all the time about Andy Reid. We say it about a bunch of coaches. They think way too much, and I feel like that's what you're seeing here sometimes.
Yeah, they do. They outthink themselves. They try to get too damn cute, When something's working, don't change it.
Yeah.
I mean, once in a great while, okay, I get it. You don't want to just continue to do the same thing, but at this juncture of the game, you've run the ball effectively. This is when you want to run the ball effectively and chew up some clock and win this game if you're Seattle.
6 minutes to go here in the fourth. The Seahawks will break the huddle. They lead by 4 at home in a big, big game for playoff seedings. And Wilson's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand. And Penny go up the middle there for about 4. It'll be a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, this is because, well, both of these teams are wild card teams at the moment. Well, Seattle will have the tiebreaker with San Francisco if they win this. So this is a really big game for, as well as it is for the Vikings, because both the Vikings and Packers will be 9-3. Of course, the Vikings have the Packers have the tiebreaker with them. So,
but they play each other. But
right.
This would be a huge loss because the Packers, to my knowledge, if I remember correctly, are undefeated in the division. I don't know what the Vikings are, so that would be, even if the Vikings were to tie them, that would be the 2nd tiebreaker.
Yeah, I can't think of I can't imagine the Vikings lost to the Bears. But
Probably not. Maybe they might have lost. I can't remember. Here we go. McAllister in motion. Wilson takes the snap, play action, looks down the field, scans it, drops back. He spins out of a potential sack, and a huge loss.
It's terrible. That's just terrible. That's number one. That's a bad play by Russell Wilson. You're a veteran. You cannot lose 15 yards. Throw the ball away. And I know that you want the clock to continue to run, but you cannot give up that much field position, knowing 3rd and 6 is going to be a lot easier to navigate.
Wow.
Bad job by Russell Wilson.
And it looks like Brown, his own offensive lineman, shoves the pass rusher into his quarterback.
Well, there's nothing he could do there. He kind of did. He's lucky he didn't call for an illegal block in the back.
Yeah.
On top.
So it's going to be 3rd and 19, 4:21 to go here in the fourth.
But this is why you run the ball, Chris. You 2nd down and 6, run it again. There's no reason to be throwing the ball at this juncture in the game.
And there's a stoppage in play here. I think the Seahawks called a timeout. The play clock was winding down.
So again, they burned their last timeout with 4:15 to go because they can't get the play in time. This is bad coaching by Pete Carroll. I'm sorry. You have got to run the ball at this juncture in the game. You've got to run the ball and use the clock.
If the Vikings score a touchdown, you're not going to have any time left with no timeouts.
Right. It's not like it's not like the Seahawks haven't been able to run the ball tonight.
Right.
They've run the ball very effectively. It's 4, 5, 6 yards almost every time they carry the ball. So it's a bad job. It's bad coaching. You've got to run the ball. The clock is your friend.
Right.
You know, I don't get these coaches wanting to throw the ball up by 4 minutes to go in the game. It baffles me. It really does.
3rd and 19. Seahawks are huddled up here. You got to think they try maybe a screen pass, something safe to make sure you run some clock here.
Yeah, it's got to be something safe. It might. I mean, there's nothing in the playbook that's safe on 3rd down and 19 to convert. So he is going out of the empty backfield here. I was going to say maybe just run it and punt it.
Yeah, a little wide receiver screen to Metcalf. And Metcalf breaks a tackle, 40, up to the 45. He almost got it. He's 4 yards short, 15-yard gain. 4 minutes to go here, and the Seahawks will be forced to punt.
He got the yardage back that Russell Wilson lost. And Vikings obviously don't need to take a timeout. They got a world of time. They'll get this ball back with about 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go after the punt with all 3 timeouts and needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And Dixon will be set up to punt it away. 3:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been a hell of a game. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't done so, please hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, go into the description, and join Bad Dog Sports channel as well.
Someone said fake punt. Can you imagine him faking it again?
And the punt is away. It's not fake this time. It'll go out of bounds. Probably have it about the 15. 3:27.
No, I think that's going to be up around the 20. Because I
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it went out of bounds earlier than that. But 84 yards away, Kirk, Monday Night Football. Can you do it? This is what they paid you all that guaranteed money for.
This is it. And he's known for struggling on prime time. He could break that myth right now.
As I'm saying, he did win a primetime game, so he's good. Cushmaster, thank you for subbing. I do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much, Cushmaster. You're the best, man. Thank you for this is for I've never seen him before.
No, me neither. Again, these new guys coming in with wrenches immediately. I don't know how it works. Yeah. And anytime a cheerleader is jumping up and down, it makes me happy.
So here we go. Cousins coming out in the shotgun from the 16. It's a 3-wide set. Takes the snap, little 3-step drop, drops, pops, throws. Rudolph has been on fire all the way up to the 35, tackled by Wagner.
Yep, great pass by Kirk Cousins, leading Kyle Rudolph, who's been his go-to guy here down the stretch. And Rudolph coming up huge just catching everything. One-handed catches, two-handed catches, jumping catches. It don't matter. He's doing it all.
And here he is coming out of the shotgun from the 35. Cousins takes the snap, 3-step drop, throws. Nobody home. Must have been a miscommunication there.
Something. Could that be intentional grounding?
So a wide receiver, it was a little bit out of the camera, but there was a guy there. It was just probably 7 or 8 yards.
And I got to be honest, I understand why they're throwing, but why are they hurrying to the line? They got a ton of time. A ton of time. Now, Seattle's out of timeouts. So why would you even hurry to the line of scrimmage? Use up as much time as you can.
The only thing that makes sense to me is if they do have to punt, they have enough time to get the ball back.
Yeah, I guess. Guy wearing a Steve Largent jersey out there. But to me, you got to think we're not punting.
I agree with you. Cousins coming out in the shotgun formation. Seahawks send 5. Cousins has a clean pocket. He'll throw down to Madison. Madison. Oh, he got rocked! Picks up 7. So that was a bone-shattering tackle.
Big third down.
And again, there's an injury.
Seattle out of timeouts, so that's a big injury there because stops the clock for the Vikings.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know
probably
who it
run
is.
Once he gets off the field.
Not sure who it is. I'll let you guys know who it is when I find out, but he just absolutely got killed. Usually that's what happens, by the way, Bad Dog. Whenever there's a big tackle and there's an injury, it's usually the guy doing the tackling.
Yeah, or they run into their own teammate.
Yeah, or they run it. Yeah, Ansa got hurt there.
Yeah, Ansa just ran into the back of Madison. Looked like he got concussed. To me. No, he's up and running.
Looks like he's dangling his arm there a little bit though.
Yeah, stinger probably his neck got snapped back. A little electricity running through his right arm, right there. If anyone's ever got one of those.
2:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 3 coming up. They're showing the noise level. I'm sure it's high there in Seattle. They're known for that.
Yeah, I'm sure they're high too. They're known for that too.
Cousins out of the shotgun, takes the snap, has time, throw, and that's tipped. Good job there up at the line of scrimmage. And maybe now you punt.
Yep. So I guess you're right. Maybe that's what they. 4th down and 3.
You could go for it because if
tough.
you don't,
it's a tough call.
Because even with a field goal, you're still down a possession.
Right. Because what I'm going to say, well, that's true.
So I'd go for this. You need a touchdown either way, right?
Yeah, you got to go for this because if Seattle gets a first down, the game's over.
Yep.
So you got to trust Kirk Cousins at this juncture of the game.
And here comes Cousins, 42-yard line, shotgun formation. Madison to his left takes the snap, drops back, has time, and incomplete. Great coverage by King. It's going to be Seattle football.
It was fantastic coverage, and if it was the Giants, they would have thrown a flag and said pass interference. But this is not. This is the Seattle Seahawks. They're 9-2 for a reason, and their defense steps up huge. Now, Minnesota's definitely not out of this. They have the 2-minute warning and all 3 timeouts. So if they hold Seattle to a 3-and-out, they will get the ball back with a timeout.
Let me ask you a question, Beto. Do you think about challenging this? Do you think about challenging a pass interference? He's got his arms wrapped all over.
But they have not overturned a pass interference call since week 2.
They overturned it this week, remember? The Dolphins game, right?
Did they?
There was a game when we were. I thought it was a Dolphins game.
Maybe it was that game.
Yeah.
But if it's not overturned, you lose a timeout, and you need that timeout.
You do need the timeout.
So I don't know if there was enough there. I don't know if it was that blatant where they would overturn it. Because we've seen some blatant pass interference calls against the Giants that have not been called.
And here we go. Wilson's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand up the middle. Carson goes for 6 to the 36.
This is why I said I don't know what the hell they even passed for in the last. All night they've ran between the tackles so well. And I don't know why they're fooling around with the damn pass last time they had the ball.
We got a 2nd and 4 coming up. 2:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. Got a lot of people thought it was a pass interference.
A lot of people in here got 755. Thank you all for being here. Hit that thumbs up, guys, if you have not done so. We only got 282 likes. We need more likes than that. Click that thumbs up. And sub up the Entertaining Talking Sports.
And go into the description and sub up Bad Dog Sports. Thank you guys for being here. Really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for showing love and support and coming into the stream. Really do appreciate it. It's been a hell of a game tonight. And so they got 2 timeouts now plus the 2-minute warning. So if they give up this first on this play, it's technically not over yet.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now I got 317 likes. I like that. And then 322. Yeah, keep bumping it up.
Here's Wilson out of the shotgun. He's going to hand to Carson. Carson dances, prances, picks up 2, which is going to be a 3rd and 2, and they'll use their second timeout before the 2-minute warning, 2:17 to go in the ball game.
The Vikings need to stop here.
They
don't get to stop. It's pretty much done.
And we know how aggressive Pete Carroll is here. It's 3rd and 1, actually. If they don't get it here, I think Carroll would go for it rather than elect to kick the field goal.
See, now I always say this is me again. And I say run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. This is a perfect opportunity to play action. I don't have Russell Wilson throw it, but I roll him out of the pocket and see if he can get the first down with his legs.
Or you give him the option to throw if the guy's wide open, and if he can't run, fall to the ground.
But I think if you do that, I think the Vikings are going to sell out on the run, and I think if you roll Russell Wilson, now he can get the first down with his legs.
Oh, he definitely can.
That's something I would do.
It's about 1.5 yards here that they need, and Hollister in motion. Wilson's going to take it. He's going to hand it. Carson's got a huge hole. First down. Pounds all the way up to the 22.
Yeah. And again, that's just Seattle doing what they've done all night. Between the tackles, they have destroyed Minnesota up front. Between the tackles and Chris Carson, Penny, they both had good nights tonight, and that could be the clincher. That is the clincher. 2 minutes ago.
2 minutes, you got
Vikings
one timeout.
can stop it once, and you'll get it down to 10 seconds, pretty much.
Now, why wouldn't they have called that timeout in front of the 2-minute warning?
I don't know if they could.
Maybe
I don't think it matters. I honestly don't think it matters at this point because they have one more stoppage in play, and Seattle would have ran a play. It still would have been 1:55 to go.
Yeah, maybe you save a second or two. It's not. Yeah,
they're gonna end up with about 20 seconds if they get the ball. So,
first down. It's without a miracle. So we've seen some crazy things in this game, though. I will say that
we have.
So we'll see.
Yep. Definitely.
But if you're a Seahawks fan, you're looking good right now. And I'll tell you what, Darren Ricardo, he had $300 on this game. I don't know if he's still in here. 3.5 point spread. The guy missed the extra point. Could you imagine winning $300 off a missed extra point?
For me, I can imagine losing $300 off a missed extra point.
Well, somebody did. Half the people did, and half the people didn't.
As I'm saying, how about the people that had the Vikings? I definitely would have been on that train.
Yeah.
That crap always happens to me. Super Bowl square, I can remember. I remember this. Oh God, I don't remember the Super Bowl. I had 8-3. It was God, who the hell was the Super Bowl? I don't remember. I think it was. You know what it was? It was the Ravens Niners, I believe. I had the guy was lining up for the kick at the end of the quarter, and he needed to make it. And I win the square for the third quarter. I win $250, whatever it is. He misses it. It's like a 30. It's Justin Tucker. Guy never misses kicks. It's like a 38-yarder. He misses it. I go, I am never, ever going to win a square. Yep. The Niners were offsides, and he hit the kick.
Oh, and you won.
And the money. But I couldn't believe it. I'm like, the guy never misses.
I got one for you. Bears-Colts Super Bowl. I don't remember who missed it. I don't remember if the Colts or the Bears missed the extra point. I think the Bears did. If they hit the extra point. And this is when it was not 33 yards. It was 19 yards.
Right.
Guy missed the extra point. I lose the box because of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
2 minutes to go. I've never hit a box in my life. Super Bowl box.
I've hit twice.
Yeah.
I hit this last year. I hit the half.
Wow.
Yeah.
So here we go. Wilson coming out under center. 1st and 10 from the 22. Hollister in motion, takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand up the middle. Penny picks up 5, and they're going to burn their last time out.
All night, Chris. It's just all night between the tackles. It's 5 yards every time. Yeah. 5 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah. So now, like you said, they can burn 40 here. That brings you to 1:05. Then you figure another 5 seconds in between plays. Yep. They're going to have about 15, 14 seconds after the field goal to make a miracle happen, if they could even hold them.
One thing I'll give Pete Carroll, a lot of energy. When I'm Pete Carroll's age, that's going to be me. He's 70 years old doing the same damn thing.
Another thing I'm going to give Pete Carroll, I'll tell you what. Pete Carroll is the oldest coach in football. He doesn't look close to being the oldest coach in football.
No, he doesn't.
He looks great for his age. He's like around the same age as Coughlin.
Yeah, he's around 70.
You know? And Coughlin looks like he could be his grandfather.
Carl, that's what happens when you drink that scotch for breakfast. Oh.
2nd and 5. Seahawks huddle up.
Pete Carroll just shoves Viagra into his system. Still don't work for him, but he's energetic.
Wilson's going to take the snap. Carson tries to get out of a tackle, and he's going to get wrapped up. He's going to go down, but it's going to take you all the way to 1:47, and now they're going to burn another 40 seconds.
So take you down to 1:08. You run the clock. You'll chew up another 5 seconds in the play. You get about 23 seconds. They'll kick the field goal. It takes about 4 seconds to get through. They'll get it with about 15 seconds to go. Needing a touchdown, no timeouts.
Good luck with that. Minute 26 to go. The clock is ticking. 3rd and 7 coming up, and Preston just wrote a lot of G's, and that's why Last Jedi put him in the trash. Minute 19 to go here in the 4th.
Last Jedi put him in the timeout. Like I have to do a little bad dog sometimes.
But thank you for all the love to everybody for being in the stream. Really do appreciate it.
Yes.
Wilson out of the shotgun. He's going to hand to Carson. Carson tries to turn the corner. He spins out of it. He's tackled. Good, and that was Harrison Smith there on a nice tackle. Minute to go. So, like you said, right on the money. 20, so it's even less.
Yeah.
So, after the kick, you're talking, about 14, 15, somewhere in that range.
And then they'll get it with about 10.
Yeah. Well, if it goes out of they'll probably pooch it.
I was going to say, they're not going to kick it out of the end zone.
Right.
Stranger things have happened, though.
What if they block the kick?
I was going to say.
Yeah, you don't rule it out. Meyer's going to line up for it on the right hash. It'll be a 36-yard.
Would you consider going for it on 4th and 6?
No, I'll tell you why after. Kick is good because this guarantees you at worst go to overtime. I got to take the 7-point lead.
But I'm just saying because of the block kick possibility.
Right. No, it's fair. It's a fair thing to bring up.
And they still got to go, at that point, they still got to go 82 yards, to get a touchdown. But I can see the point, each side of the argument on that for sure.
21 seconds to go in the 4th, and I agree. I think they pooched this.
Yeah, they got to keep it out of the end zone.
Yeah.
And, they got to kick it deep though. You don't want to give it to them like at the 35. You don't want to have Kirk Cousins have an opportunity to reach the end zone with a Hail Mary. So it's not like you want to squib it and get them the ball to 35, and then they throw one completion in midfield, and then you can sit there and heave it into the end zone. So I think you got to kick it somewhat deep here, but you don't want to drill it out of the end zone.
But what a game this has been, and you just won $600. Congratulations. Well, the game's not over yet, Martin. I always say don't count your money before the game's over yet. You don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you, I've had some really stupid crap. This year, I had a big parlay. I haven't hit college football parlay in 4 weeks. I'm struggling on a stretch. But earlier in the year,
it is a coach.
I had.
They're going to field it at the 15, 20, 25, 30, up to the thing. Fumbled the football, and I think the Seahawks have it.
How can you do that? Just go down when you're in a pile like that.
They're looking.
I love the guys all the way on the sideline, like you can't see anything. Just
game's over.
They do have it though.
Seahawks do recover, and the Seahawks are going to win as the Vikings fumble on the kick return. Granted, there are only 14 seconds left. They would have needed a prayer, but the game is over. The Seahawks are going to kneel, and they'll get out of here with a win.
Yep. Ham put the bacon on the ground, and got rolled up on there, and that's definitely a fumble.
Yeah, that was the fullback. Ham, he had a big catch earlier, but
Treadwell headbutted him just for the hell of it there. So you son of a bitch.
That's the other thing that happens when you pooch it. You get guys who aren't used to carrying the football and kick returns, returning it.
Well, that's why, and Troy Aikman mentioned this about Jason Garrett. They hadn't kicked the ball in the end zone, and the guy was way too deep. Bring your freaking kick returner up farther.
Right.
Because if they kick it over your head, it goes into the end zone. So bring your kick returner up to the freaking 10-yard line, assuming that they're going to do that.
And I got another one for you. Wilson's going to take the knee. In that situation, the Seahawks know, the Vikings know they're going to pooch it. So why not have guys, why not have an extra couple of kick returners back there, knowing they're going to pooch the ball?
Right.
Guys capable of, rather than a fullback being the guy that fields it.
Yep.
Because you know it's coming.
Marjorie said Ham is salty. Yes, I bet he is. You
guys are the best. Don't hang out for like another 5-10 minutes. I'm going to let Bando get some sleep. But you guys are the best. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Thank you guys for showing so much love. This was probably the best game I called all year.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was a great game.
Good prime time game.
37-30. Hopefully we get a great game next Monday night when the Giants are playing.
Yeah.
But
what you get is a lot of screaming. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we'll be back on this channel Monday calling our team. So if you like this, be back here Monday.
You see a lot different emotion from me. Chris about the same. Me, I'm gonna, especially with the Eagles.
Oh, Eagles, we'll be into it. But you guys are phenomenal. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Go into the link in the description and subscribe to Bad Dog Sports. We'll be on Bad Dog Sports channel. We haven't decided the game yet, but it'll be on Sunday.
Yeah. Hopefully that Fox game is San Francisco and New Orleans. We can do that early in the day. Somebody said, Schlick said, did you call the Giants Tampa Bay game? Yes, we called every game this year.
Yeah, we've called every Giants game.
That one was on my channel. That was a hell of a game. And I also put a video up, if you want to go back and look at it, of our reaction when we scored. From the time we scored our touchdown right through Tampa Bay's drive, it looked like they were going to win the game.
Oh, yeah.
And we were so happy. Then we were so pissed. And then we were depressed. And then we didn't believe what the hell happened.
Yeah.
It was one of the funniest things I ever watched back was watching our reaction to that. But that video is all you got to do is look up, I don't remember what it's called. Just look up Buccaneers reaction or Giants fans reaction to, something. It's on my channel. Yeah.
And Arthur, we appreciate the thumbs up, man. Thank you for being a great supporter of the channel. And go check him out. He's a Lakers fan. Bad Dog calls the Lakers game. There you go. Arthur's a big Laker fan.
Yeah, I call the Laker game. And, we call the Laker game tonight. Hey!
Hey, there you go. And happy birthday to you, Isaiah, man. Great supporter of my channel, man. Happy birthday to you, my man.
Yes. Thank you, Chip. We're both on fire.
I appreciate that, Mr. Kelly. I hope everything's well with you. Vladimir Putin just brought out the robots. Vladimir Putin, great supporter of both of ours as well.
Yes, Vladdy.
Lost fantasy by 1 because of because of the fumble.
Oh, my God. That sucks.
Oh, man.
I've had that happen. I've had that one. Yeah, I've had that.
There's a lot more people pissed off, though, because I'm telling you, the spread. That's going to be talked about. It was a half-point difference. He misses the field goal.
Dan Bailey, yeah.
That is crazy.
Don't thank the Vikings, Foshi. Thank Dan Bailey for missing a damn extra point like an idiot.
That is crazy.
I wear that cologne.
Do you? How's it
Versace. I also wear Versace Eau Fraiche.
Okay.
I wear a lot. I wear Jimmy Choo, man. I wear Invictus is probably my favorite. 1 Million's a great one. Cool Water, old school.
I have that one.
Cool Water's a 90s cologne.
Yeah, I have that.
Still love it.
I don't use it often, but I have it from a long time ago.
I need more cologne. I wear it every day to work. I had like 6 bottles of cologne. Like I also wear Burberry Brit and Burberry Touch. Those are other things I wear. And I had like so many bottles, and I got in the habit of putting it on every day. And now I'm down to like half a bottle of Jimmy Choo. I need more. Christmas is coming up.
Chris, I enjoyed your commentation before, and you're still good. The other guy, it's in the description. You guys are the best. Thanks for the great. You got it, Mike Miranda, man. Thank you for being a phenomenal supporter of both of ours.
Princess Brooks, why don't you show the game? It's copyrighted by the NFL, so we are not allowed to show it. And I didn't see who was asking about me, but thank you for asking about my channel. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully you will subscribe because, again, Chris and I do this every week, and we alternate channels. So next week we'll be on my channel for some game. We don't know yet. It'll be a Sunday game, and then Monday night we'll be back on Chris's channel for the Giants and Eagles. Knockout says you guys are funny and the best. We do appreciate that. That's the thing. We try to, we call the game, we talk about the game, but we like to have fun. I mean, that's part of it. Can't be sitting there going, and the run to the right is for 3 yards.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. You gotta have some fun.
Yeah,
you gotta have some fun.
Come on.
It's right there. Scoreboard's right there for anybody asking who won, but the Seahawks won 37-30.
Yes.
Chuck Short says, book it. Yes.
I always kind of wonder what people are looking at when they ask you to score. It happens to me
a
lot too.
There you go.
When the big scoreboard is right above the head, I'm like, I don't know what you're not seeing. I'm like, right above my head, my man. Did you?
Yeah. A lot of people ask that. Boys, you got it, man. Thank you for being in the stream. Yo, see you guys Thursday. Yes, I'll be calling the Thursday night game. Bad Dog doesn't do the Thursdays. He'll probably do a Laker game possibly on Thursday. I don't know if they play Thursday.
They don't play. They play Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday is going to be a load management day for me.
Thursday's a load management day for Bad
Thursday. I'll probably be load management.
Yeah, but I'll be here Thursday. It's it's the Cowboys actually, so that's actually a big game in our division. So that'll be a fun one. When is kickoff? Am I late? When is kickoff? What do you mean for the Cowboys game? It's always 8, whatever.
What I'm going to say is this, and I'm not trying to plug someone else's channel, but I'm not going to even say their name, but that Cowboys Bears.
I didn't even think about that. Sports fan. Yeah, you got a Cowboy and a Bears fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That'll be a fun one. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. I'm going to still call it, though, because that's...
Yeah, no, I hear you, but I'm going to have to tune into that other one.
Oh, you should. You should.
I have to.
Yeah.
That I have got to do.
Yeah. Mike, what's going on? I didn't even think about that.
That I have to see.
Knockout, we usually do Sunday nights together. It just happens this week. It didn't happen. We normally do the Giants and the Sunday night game. That's usually what we do.
Yeah. Usually it is Sunday nights. It's just I had the late. I have so many requests to do. I told Chris before the year started. I did Laker games last year because I like to stream NBA basketball and they play late. So I have a wife and son. And I come home from work, I make dinner, I go to the gym, I get home about 6:30, 6:45. The Knicks always play at 7 for the most part. I mean, 80% of the games are 7 o'clock. So I can't do that. I would never see my wife and kids. So last year, I started calling the Lakers because they were always on national TV. This was before I bought NBA League Pass. And they played at 10:30. So it ended up being I streamed a lot of Laker games. People started calling me Laker Dog. I told Chris before the year started, I'm not going to do primetime football games except for the one with you. I'm going to do Laker games. I'm just going to do that. People seem to enjoy it. And the overwhelming response to it is crazy. But I have so many people saying, you're going to do the Laker game. You do the Laker. Everyone wants me to do the Laker game. So I said, I'll do the Laker game. When I obviously couldn't do the Lakers. I could have actually done that. I was just going to have to join you like at halftime yesterday. But I took the rest. Chris said, just take the rest of the night.
You freaking.
But that's what happens.
Yeah.
It's a long day.
Basketball streams take a lot out of you, too.
They do.
Another channel stat, they finished the entire game before the chatter. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
I don't know what that means either.
Yeah, I mean, we literally call the game in its entirety.
Yeah, that must be awesome. They just sit there and look at it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know what he's saying there.
I don't know what he's saying either. We have some very interesting comments tonight in here. I don't
know.
Do I think Justin Fields will be better than Dwayne Haskins? No. Chad's in Ohio State, and you're winning the national championship. I mean, barring something ridiculous, you guys by far the best. I want Oklahoma to get in there. We get rocked by 3 touchdowns against Ohio State. You're 2 touchdowns better than Georgia. You're 2 touchdowns better than LSU. You're 2 touchdowns better than Clemson, in my opinion. I think they're the best team. They haven't had it. They've played the toughest schedule. They're in the toughest conference, and they have kicked the living hell out of everybody they've played. They've never had a game in doubt. Every other team's had a game in doubt. So I love Ohio State, but Haskins is better than Fields. I mean, I don't think Fields is that good. I think Fields has a great team around him, just like Haskins did, but Haskins has more talent than Fields, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'll have a video. I saw somebody ask the Shermer thing. I'll have a video on that tomorrow. Seems like that's a lot of people. We'll see. I got work in the morning, but I'll try. If not, I'll have that after work. I'll have a couple Giants videos up, but yeah, I'll have one on that tomorrow.
Do appreciate that. Cushmaster, he says Bad Dog and Chris are the best team. Hopefully, Cushmaster, because he said that, hopefully he subs to both of us.
Cush, man, I really hope. You tell me every stream you sub, and then you tell me you sub again, so that tells me that you unsubscribe. So if you already unsubscribed, I hope next stream you sub again. That doesn't help my sub count, by the way,
Laker Dog. Yeah, yes, Giants Nation. Laker Dog, indeed.
By the way, Cush,
we'll have a special guest on tomorrow.
Cush, I don't know if Cush thinks he's doing me a favor and you a favor by doing that. It doesn't up the sub count if you sub and unsub and then sub back. It's still the same sub, Cushmaster.
I like that troll that just came in with the F my life, and he says you guys are sad Fs. Yeah, anybody with a screen name of F my life, we're the sad ones. I mean, come on. Oh, it's okay, Chris. Don't cry. It's okay. I'm probably going the wrong way here.
Oh, thank you, Beto. That really got to me. That one.
So sad.
That one really hit home.
We are sad. Yeah, we laughed the whole stream. Got a really just an amazing group of supporters, And I'm sure your life is awesome. Keep up the good work, F my life. You're doing a fantastic job with yourself.
Yeah, that one really hurt. F my
Yeah.
life. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Wow, that sorry.
Thank you, Adam Roldan. He says you guys are the best. Nobody is better than you two. Well, we do appreciate that very much.
But you guys are the best. You guys are fantastic. I always like to tell you guys that this game was so much fun. This is one of the best streams I think we've done. This is a great game.
It was.
It was just a great game to call, and like I said, we're gonna be back Sunday on Bad Dog's channel calling one of the games. We haven't decided yet.
Let me see. It's a week away. Let me see if I can find. I don't think my TV will go that far ahead, and I'm sure it's gonna be that stupid. What do I say? Redskins.
Let's see what we got here. I'll tell you what I got on mine. Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm sure we got Redskins because they're in the division. Oh, actually, my TV does. Oh no, yeah, it does. It's still going.
It's telling me to wait.
I'll tell you right now. Well, we might not have the same game though, because remember we didn't that other week.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the freaking Jets, and I think that no, I think they both played on CBS, so it's not like I'd have the Jets or Bills.
Let's see. Let's go. There's people waiting on us.
Yeah, mine just says please wait.
Mine's still going. I'm up to Sunday now, so I'll tell you what I got. I've got. Let's go to channel 5.
Yeah, mine wouldn't go that far ahead.
You got to get well, you don't have Optimum there, right? You got Time Warner.
Fios. I got Fios.
I've only got one game, and that's the Dolphins Jets. So that's the 1:00. And then actually that's a big game for the Giants. Actually, the Dolphins, right? And then Kansas City Patriots at and then the Fox game is Chargers Jaguars.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, the Patriots and the Chiefs, or we could call the Sunday night game, whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, see, you always gotta check this. You gotta check what the Lakers are doing.
Yeah. You guys gotta check those Lakers.
That I have to do. That what we have to do.
Can I do the Raptors? I've had a lot of people ask me to do Broad NBA and tell me to do Broad NBA. I will wait until after the football season, after the playoffs, after the Super Bowl. And yeah, instead of doing like a Thursday night football game, I'll do like a Thursday night NBA stream. Maybe a doubleheader because they're quick.
The Lakers do play on Sunday, 9:30. So that one's out.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that, Damiator. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll probably do like a Thursday night doubleheader once a week, basketball, something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Broad NBA. Let's go Raptors. Chris Norris said, yeah, the Raptors are off to a great start this year for some. I never would have thought they'd come out like this year after losing Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
And God bless you, by the way.
Thank you. And thank you, Jedi. Thank you. Thank you, Giants Nation. Thank you, guys. I see a lot of bless yous in the chat. Thank you. I need it. Somebody better bless me.
I see Alex Sports asked the Super Bowl. I'm probably not this year because last year it seemed like the Super Bowl streams don't blow up because everybody's at parties. And I said to myself, I'd probably rather just go to a party and hang out with friends.
We actually talked about that.
Yeah. So this year I'm probably going to take the Super Bowl off. We'll do the championship. Well, we'll probably do those together. Championship Sunday, we'll probably alternate channels.
We'll probably alternate. Yeah, we'll probably do those together. But I'm with them. Last year we did the Super Bowl, and it just
wasn't worth it.
I blew off the Texas Hold'em tournament. I usually play in that year with my buddies for that. Thinking the Super Bowl could be really big, and it wasn't. The only thing that was big about it, we had some guy, I don't even remember his name. He had like 500, 600,000 subscribers. Didn't pay any attention to him. I think it made him mad. Epic highlight. It was something. I forgot what it was, and I didn't know what he was doing in there. I didn't know who it was. I think that made him mad. I'm like, wow, somebody came in with a verified check mark, which means they had to have a huge channel. And I don't know. That was the only thing I really remember out of it. And I remember it was a disgraceful game.
Yeah.
Best thing that came out of that was my accents.
Yeah.
Singing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in Australia and in Pakistan.
Yeah. And meetup, chat, maybe. I thought about doing that for like a wild card game, like a meetup with subscribers. And I still would do that. It didn't seem like it got a ton of people interested. But I'll mention it in a video and see if people are interested. I would do that. Super Bowl, I'm probably gonna want to spend with friends and family.
Yeah, that's like I said. I'll be back to my Hold'em tournament this year for that.
Yeah, but you guys
Memphis Grizzlies came to. Oh yes.
What happened?
Cushmaster, the freaking Memphis Grizzlies YouTube channel. They have a YouTube channel. Spammed my damn stream. They try to get people to come over and go to their channel from my stream.
The Memphis
Grizzlies. I said, are you kidding me? I said, what the hell are you doing? Don't come to my stream and freaking spam your crap over here. The Memphis Grizzlies.
That's crazy.
That's right. I forgot that happened. I'm like, I said, wow. I said, I know that I've made it when that happens. When a professional basketball team's coming into my stream to get viewers.
Wow.
I forgot that happened.
That's crazy.
That was insane. That's I forgot about that. Sam Darnold does stink. That I do remember, and he still stinks. They just lost to the Bengals, and they didn't even get a touchdown, or did they get a touchdown? Missed the extra point.
Yeah, I cannot believe that the Jets lost that game. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they did get a touchdown. I don't know. I appreciate what you guys do. Thank you very much, Alex Trevino.
Thank you, Alex.
But yeah, guys, it's 11:45. We both got to get some sleep. I got work in the morning, and so does Bad Dog. So you guys are friggin' awesome. Could never say it enough. Anybody that may have subscribed, thank you to either one of our channels. And again, I'll say it one more time before I leave. Go into that description. Subscribe to Bad Dog. And thank you guys. Sinor, thank you. You have a great night, and I'll see you guys soon. I was gonna do the Q&A tomorrow. I'll probably put that back up till Saturday because I just did one Saturday. So probably take tomorrow off, and we'll be back Wednesday for the Giants show and Thursday Night Football here. Bad Dog will have his Lakers streams, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, you want to hang out with me tomorrow night? They play at 10:30, I believe. So I'll be live at 10:15. They play the Nugs. So that should be an interesting game with the Joker, and Lakers finally lost the game that I streamed. I was 15-0. It finally came to an end against the Mavs, but it happens.
So going over there, watch the Laker game with Bad Dog tomorrow. Come on back over, watch us for the Giants game Wednesday, for Giants show Wednesday. Show. And you guys have a great night. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for showing all the support that you show. Bad Dog, do it.
So, again, like Chris said, thank you for all the support. Really do appreciate it. You guys blew the stream up there. We had over 900 people in there.
Wow.
But we do need to get some sleep. So, Chris, thank you for having me on the channel. And as always, for the entertainer, it is the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and we are gone.